Hello. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. Hi. My name is Fabi Tamarindo, and today we're back at it again with Jackpot Crash Course. I am unfortunately a little bit prone to taking breaks from streaming, which is not ideal when I'm trying to do this shit like for realsies. Alas, sometimes things happen outside of my control. For example, Wednesday. That was somebody's birthday. I couldn't miss that. Monday, mildly hungover, also slept abysmally. And then all my previous because I think I did stream the previous Monday, not this Monday, the previous one. I slept so abysmally for the remainder of that week that I was like, no, you don't want me on stream. I don't want to be perceived. I don't want to do anything. I just want to rot in bed for a little bit. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad for me. Disastrous even. And low-key, I did not sleep that good today either, but then I ate food and I felt better, so it's okay. Am I a little bit hungry right now? Yes, but it's fine. This is... So far, the first chapter is only out... I'm fluent in English, I know how to use grammar. So far, only the first chapter is out, and we played a good portion of it last time. So I would like to believe that we are like at least halfway through. And if not, we just do whatever we can this week. This time. And let's get into it, right? Let's see. Oh, this is when I chose to threaten, well, not threaten, but to like intimidate one of the groups from last time with the sailor. I forgot his name. And then everybody else was like, dude, what the hell? That's a child. And I was like, shit, I thought that would have gotten me in with the group I'm with. Instead, it just upset everybody. But this is my only file, right? Like the one I streamed. Yes, there she is. It's like the images right here were like going down like that, and I was like, "What? Were there more? Is this not the most recent one?" But yeah, I went and played a little bit of the game of my own on a new file to try and mitigate that. But then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go with a different group. But I did not make it farther. I wanted to establish. I want to make it very clear. I did not make it any farther than what we did on stream. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to remember the voices I gave everybody. Okay, I know I gave this man like low and like I enunciate like an American and he's kind of dry. I can do that. Everybody else, low-key, we're gonna have to pray. Oh, okay, so what the hell was I up to? I remember, also I did not change the, what's it called? The audio settings from last time, so I'm hoping it's still cool. Otherwise, I'm going to be kind of upset. I forgot what the hell we were up to. Benny. My good friend Benny. Benny? Eds! Wait, Eds, check out how much I won. It was something like that. He shows 4 chips in his hand. Doesn't seem like much. For now. It's technically a small pot, but I won 50 chips before interviews. Aren't you one shorter than when we started? Well, yeah, but that's just because I've lost 51. Oh. Yeah, whose fault is that, dude? Found a way to undo the cuffs yet? Oh yeah, got distracted. I can see that. Is this where you've been the whole time? Sure is, babe. Listen, it may no longer be June, but we're in Pride too, so it's cool. Don't blame me. Have you seen this place? They even got a whole carnival downstairs. Yes, we have become quite familiar with that place. Been pretty busy with that, yeah. Is that seriously all you've been up to? You can't be the— wait, hold on, that's Eddie. You can't be the one judging me here. Nothing wrong with killing some time while you turtles take thrice as long to look around. Listen, we are thorough, Benny. Also, are you just on your own? Wait, probably, huh? Bro doesn't have a group or anything. So making new friends yet? Any matching bracelets? No, this is not a Taylor Swift concert. Crazy shit she's doing at Madison Square Garden, by the way. Well, actually, hold that thought. Have you eaten yet? Not since they put me to sleep. Why do you ask? Well, you being here means you're looking to party, and that can't be done with an empty stomach. And I wouldn't have brought her to the carnival for nothing. Well, Actually, Benny, I do believe you are capable of just bringing it up for nothing. If you've been looking, you'd already know all about the food stands in the area. I only took a quick glance and even I remember that. Okay, low-key, we were kind of busy. Also, wait, oh my gosh, wait, he's taller. Wait. That's crazy. Isn't it all fried or on sticks? Both, actually. It'll be my treat. Let's go get some. Oh my goodness, we're hanging out with Benny. Wait, did my noise get cut out my yippee? This is quite... I love saying yippee, but this is like such a common problem for me. Hold on. Pause. Dude, whatever. Yippee. There you go. With a lot less enthusiasm and whimsy. For the sake of my noise gate. God. Smell that hot grease in the air? And hey, they actually got more options than I thought. Guess they're serving anything that could count as street food. I rarely get it, so... Yeesh, what kind of miserable life have you been leading? No, I get him. Low-key, Eddie and I have lived very different lives, just based off of what they've implied so far, or what they've outright said. I'm not familiar with street food. I'm not familiar with festival food. We don't got festivals like that out here, and also the street food we got out here is Mexican. We may fry shit on occasion, we don't put it on sticks. Besides elote. What's next? You're gonna say you haven't tried takoyaki? Me and Eddie are one and the same. Me and my client are one and the same. Dango? Hell, the basics of the basics. Yakisoba bun? Wait, no, he's so me. Wait, this might be my tío. You're fucking with me. In my defense. No. Screw your defense. You're getting one now. Which one? Now. He's so real. Okay, I know this is octopus. I think this is like a sweet. And then this is... Wait, I think I actually have had yakisoba bun. Wait, no, that was just a steamed bun. What's yakisoba? Pause, we're looking it up. We're conducting research. Yakisoba. Why am I in all caps? Okay, hold on. That's yakisoba. Yakisoba bun. Yakisoba. Okay. Yakisoba bun is a popular Japanese food in which yakisoba is sandwiched between an oblong white bread roll resembling an American hot dog bun known as koppe-pan. Girl, don't press me. The high carbohydrate food is essentially a sandwich with a filling of fried wheat noodles. Wait, that sounds yummy. Let's go with yakisoba bun. Filling? You must be hungrier than you thought. Well, it's not like I know what I'm gonna be able to eat again. Wait, when I'm gonna be able to eat again. Come to think of it, I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Or maybe today? How long do you think it's been since they put us to sleep? It is kind of hard to tell time here. One of casino's great luxuries. I don't know if I'd call that an upside, but I am really hungry now that you mention it. Oh, look at them! Cute! Wait, is he gonna feed him? Wait, that's awesome. Bro's gonna feed him. Here. Is hand feeding me really necessary? Benny keeps nudging the food towards your mouth. Wow, wait, this is awesome. Too slow. You... Wait, look at him with his little mouth open. I don't want to try it anymore. Look what you did. You've upset him. You've upset my client. Joke! It was a joke! Oh, that's so cute. I miss Benny. I like not even just like the time that it took me to like open OBS again, but just like we did not see much of Benny after like the very beginning. They had us like make friends and shit. It's like, dude, I want to hang out with Benny. Well, how is it? It's actually really good. Yes. See, what did I tell you? Aren't you regretting living a full life without... Can I read? Aren't you regretting living a full life without ever even trying this before? Well, damn, you don't need to rub it in like that. At least you got to try it at all. You get this often? Used to as a kid, but just because it was everywhere back where I grew up. I figured you weren't from Motos. That explains the black hair. That explains the black hair. Who said I had black hair? I'm all natural, baby. You don't dye your eyebrows. Oh, wait, he's right. Okay, Loki, I would have just attributed that to the art style and like the artist just wanting to give him like thinner eyebrows. But like bro ran out of space. Like this happens to me sometimes where I draw the eyebrow, but then there's like barely like anywhere left to like color in with the hair color. So I was just like, oh, bro just has like thin eyebrows, but there's no more space to fill in with the orange. Bro got his ass. Damn gas station DIY dye kits. It's fine. It's fine. It just makes me want to see what you look like without it. We got yaoi. We got yaoi. That's so awesome. My captions can pick up yaoi. Wait, that's so awesome. We are so up. Yeah. Enough about me. Talk about the food. I can already tell this is gonna give me a stomach ache later. That's a few threats to worry about. Now stop hogging. I want to try some too. Hey, you got your own for a reason. You know, for a glorified prison, I'm surprised how much they let us get away with. What do you mean? I mean, I know I'd be pissed if I was the one watching and saw criminals eat and drink better than me in their flashy get-ups and fancy lounges playing carnival games. Maybe that's the point. What? Pissing them off? So they feel less bad when we feel less bad later. This is them letting us indulge for the last time or something like that. Also, like when you know you're gonna put your old dog down, so you take him to the dog park, and when he starts eating grass, you let him. I'm not saying this from experience. I'm saying I'm reciting a tweet I read somewhere. Man, they must really want us to get what's coming for us already. Does that mean that this could be our last meal? Guess so. Then he shoves the rest of the food in his mouth before patting the crumbs off his hands. Want to repeat that? Then he puts a finger up while he finishes gulping the food down. Give him a minute. Give him a minute. Okay, continue. Continue? Talking about your buddies or whatnot. I've seen a bunch of walking around in groups earlier. Weren't you in one of them? Right, yeah, I was. And how'd that go? Oh wait, this is so cute. This is so fun. I talked with Vic's group. Ugh, them? Why, is something wrong with them? I mean, aside from the obvious, hey wait, I like them, I think they're cool, hop off, leave them alone. The big guy gives me bad vibes. I wouldn't go around trusting suits like him if I were you. Little daddy's money store doesn't seem much better. And don't get me started on the other guy. Actually, I want to see what you two could get up to. I would like to see it. I'm curious. Bones? Or whatever name he goes by. Weird. He said the same thing about you. He talked about me? What did he say? Not much, don't worry. Do you two know each other or something? Unfortunately. It wasn't anything serious, but we did know of each other for a very brief while. The way you're saying it makes it sound like you're exes. Wait. Wait, this is so awesome. Welcome to Pride 2. Wait, your ex is here? Oh my gosh, we need someone with the black hair. Oh wait, that's so cute. That implies it was serious, so let's go with no. Still, I'm sorry. Wait, I didn't like the delivery. I didn't like the delivery there. Still, I'm sorry. For what? I mean, we're in a last man standing sort of situation. I can't imagine what it'd be like going into that with someone you know. Well, I know you too. So what's the big difference? But enough about that. What'd you guys do? Did they make you torture someone, double cross a bunch of people, and steal candy from sailors? And Benny, you're not gonna like this. Oh, we're not gonna tell him. Okay, interesting. Nothing like that. Just got out of the place. Well, actually, I do think we kind of stole from Sailor. And that was meant to be the joke question. You're not gonna start hanging out with the asshole crew, are you? I'd hate to see poor, innocent Eds falling in with a bad crowd. Well, we're here because we already did that. We're here because that already happened. So, I think it's a little bit too late for that. I don't know. They seemed really cool. They let me try smoke for the first time in the parking lot. But I'm still your favorite, right? You are so... Benny, when I get my hands on you, Benny makes me feel a certain kind of way in which I am fond of him, but he also annoys me a little bit, so I just kind of want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him around a little bit. I don't know what that means, but that is how I feel. Don't remember saying you were before. It doesn't hurt to just admit it, you know. How about you? What have you been up to? Benny makes a slap playing motion with his hands. You are so... Benny, I am incredibly fond of you. Please don't die. Please don't go bald or whatever the youth are saying nowadays. Oh, right. Since I didn't talk to anyone else, guess that automatically makes you my fave. Thanks. They are so... We need to... I don't know how this game is gonna end. I have not been keeping up with like the production. I need these two to live. I need these two to live and survive and get out of here. It would also be cool if Vic's group could also survive and literally everybody else too, but like if I were to like rank it, like, oh, who do I want to live, like priority, Benny's number one. That's my goal. Benny, I'm so scared for you though, because they, like, to me you are very likable, but however I feel like that they're just setting you up to like be like, oh my gosh, look at this character, he's so cool and awesome and we like him a lot, let's kill him. Very end of the chapter, he's done, he's dead, bones, and it's going to crush me. I will be very pathetic about it. I will be very sad. Is that really all you have to say to that? Thanks. Look, I don't know what you want from me. I don't. Respectfully, my laughs are a little bit too loud to not be cut off by the noise gate, so let's pretend I did that. Hey. You owe me a drink next time, okay? Oh, they are so... Next time, huh? You make me wanna... I care for them kind of deeply, which is a little bit insane considering this is chapter 1, but I'm so Benny, whatever you do, do not be foolish. Do not conduct any foolish behavior. Do not piss anybody off that badly, because I know you're prone to pissing people off, because sometimes you get me a little bit, but I need you to live. Benny, I need you to live. I need you and Eddie to live. You are also my client now. That's how this works. Benny, please. Interviews have concluded. Contestants may recharge in the designated waiting space while on hold for the stage changeover. Did I say stage? Illustration, I said stage. Please be ready to be called back on stage for the main game of the day. Oh shit, we haven't even like done the game. Like, we haven't done like the death game shit. We just did like the one. Then he stands up and wipes the crumbs on his shirt, tossing the napkin back towards the food stall missing completely. Bro, don't litter. Seems like everybody's ready to mingle again. You planning on talking to any of them? Or are you just gonna keep gambling all your chips away? I'll see where the night takes me. We should try and have some fun before the next game starts. Might do you some good. Have fun. You make a good point. Don't want to waste my time if it's the last break I'll have. Well, that's a mood killer. I was just gonna say because you're already so lame, it'd be better to enjoy the cheap booze and unlimited gambling while you're here. Better than pencil pushing for some shitty boss in, what was it? Statistical inspection? Analysis. Ugh. Don't say it again. I might throw up. Alright, I'll spare you the gruesome details. Have a good break. You know it. You are so, I need everything to work out for them or else I'm gonna cry. Welcome to the free roll section. What that mean? You can spend time with specific characters of your choice or explore and find opportunities to gain chips around the map. You get 3 rounds in total. A bell will toll each time a round ends. Once you have partaken in 3 activities, the story will automatically progress. Spend your time wisely. Are we good? It froze? Hello? Okay, there we go. I got scared. Hold on, let me save. Save. Okay, so who the hell do we hang out with? We could go back to Vixie's group again. But I kind of want new people. Wait, I want to get her good side. I pissed her off. I would like to amend that. Hello? Don't... What was her voice? It was low, but it was still kind of feminine. Don't add to the pile of worries I have right now, bull. Wasn't planning on it. What's got you so stressed anyway? If you really have to know, I've been trying to settle on a gift for Lady Cecilia to show my gratitude thus far, but I've found myself at a standstill. The only possessions I have with me are my lucky charm and my last chip. And I do not think she would appreciate either. That's right. Wait, that's right. You two are partners in roulette. What did she even do for you to be this head over heels? Listen, I've been hyping up the yaoi. I'm glad we have Yuri as well. She saved my life. That's what. I misunderstood how the game worked and had already reached 0 chips before her. If Lady Cecilia stayed put, she could have easily won the game and earned a hefty bonus. But she decided to show mercy and bet her fortune. Huh. Something similar happened on my end too. Really? You showed Runaway mercy after he had lost? Actually, he was the one to throw in more chips while he was ahead. You mean that delinquent with 0 ounce of respect went out of his way to spare you? I was surprised too, yeah. How are you even losing to someone like him in the first place? I was sure he'd recklessly play without any deliberate planning. I don't want to talk about it. So, you've only got 2 things on you. What's your lucky charm? Nice try, Gates. But I'm not foolish enough to be sharing this information with just about anyone. I can't help you if I don't know what you're working with. I suppose that's true. Very well. You pushed me enough. My lucky charm is... the cute little drum roll. Fun. A horse pick. A horse pick? I don't even know what that is. Hold on, pause. We're conducting research. Horse pick. That is horse betting. That is an AI image. I'm assuming it's a tool? Oh, is it like a hoof pick? Like, to help, like, maintain that? That's what I got from a simple Google search. That's my assumption. I'll have you know, it is a very useful item. At least now I know you're right about her probably not wanting it. I need to keep clearing my throat, and I think it's kind of lame. She actually might like the chip. Nay, she deserves something more meaningful, more elegant, clever like her. Something as surface level. Like, can I speak? Something as surface level and materialistic as mere chips would never compare. Unlike someone. There is one solution. While searching for the first aid kit was the main priority, I couldn't help but I couldn't help but notice there was also something called a feel of fortune listed on the shop menu. Dumb and unoriginal. Truly an embarrassing tactic to avoid copyright. Why do I keep stumbling? I can read, I can speak, I promise. But if it is what the name suggests, it may just be a wheel of some sort you can turn to win favors or prizes. Would you be willing to give it a spin? You're going to give her something random you got from a prize wheel? Well, what do you suggest I do then? What better options do I have? Even if it turns out the wheel isn't what we thought, it wouldn't be terrible to know what it's exactly for. Why me? Can't you just walk up to the shop right now? We are literally like right there. I do not disagree with my client right now, Rook. My situation in terms of chips is quite dire thanks to your hurt. Why do I keep stumbling? What the hell? And I refuse to risk my very last one taking part in any of those cheap, filthy gambling schemes. Isn't the wheel also a cheap, filthy gambling scheme? That's exactly why it wouldn't be me trying it. It would be you. As I said, actions speak volumes louder than words. If you truly regret your previous deeds, this would be a good chance to prove that. Well, what is your verdict? I'm gonna do it. I do feel bad. I didn't think they would get like that real. I didn't think. Okay, this sounds stupid. I did not think intimidating a child would get them upset with me, and I would like to rectify that. I'll see what I can do. You promise you'll pay me back? You can count on me to stay loyal. Alright, let's go. I mean, this is fun. Let's deal with the the feel of fortune. Is that here? How do I need to talk to this guy? Access the shop. Oh, I pressed this button. Can I see how many chips I have? Item. I have 30. Okay, so I can in fact do that. Awesome. I just wanted to check. Dude, imagine if like other people were like, hey, I need chips. I was trying to think of what Mexican saying because there was one on the tip of my tongue, but se me escapó. It left me. Access the shop. Feel of fortune. The prizes you can win. Wait. Oh, this is stuff. The prizes you can win from the wheel are currently limited to 6 items, but the catalog will expand as the show progresses. Okay, fun. Purchase. Spin the wheel. What have we got? You won overpriced water bottle. Oh, I just got one of those. In real life, not in the game. Well, actually, it was like pretty fairly priced. It's insulated and quite big. I think it was like 25-ish bucks. Maybe that's actually overpriced, but it's insulated. Okay, get me out of here and let me go remedy things. How come sometimes you run and how come sometimes you don't? I don't understand that mechanic. Hi, Rug. I did the thing. Good news. Your speculation was right. It was a prize wheel. That's a relief. If it turned out it wasn't actually a wheel, the staff wouldn't have heard the end of it from me about proper labeling. Well, go on. What's the bad news? It's 100% a scam. Are the prizes truly that bad? So you essentially spent 25 of your chips for a single plastic water bottle? Oh. I misunderstood. I thought it was reusable. This is literally just like some shit from like ¿Cómo se dice? I forget, like the pack. I guess it's just a pack of water bottles. Dude. Well, it looks like it's glass, so maybe that'll be beneficial somehow. Also, wait, can I see? How do I see the art? Because like, I'm sure she looks cute. I don't want to talk about it. Sailor did mention that the water fountain we have tasted like it comes straight from Moto's pipes. Maybe the quality justifies its price? This better not be laced or anything. Well, what's the verdict? It's only slightly better than the one backstage. You were right about this being a scam. In any case, you've already proved yourself to be helpful enough just by confirming what the wheel was actually for. Why don't you hold on to this for now? You're You sure you'll be able to find something else for her? You did say your situation was dire. Don't underestimate my ability to recover from falling off the horse. Oh, horse girl? Horse girl? Is that why they gave you a horse pick? It's quite preposterous to give her something random you got from a prize wheel anyway, which is literally what we told you, but you're still like, I still want to see what that's about. Hello? Right. But the concern is appreciated. I will say, this is making me curious about what other items are part of the prize wheel. The guy also told us there are going to be more items later on, so I wonder if they all share something in common? I'm not reeling it for the second time. What kind of equestrian do you take me for? You've already fulfilled your end of the deal. Does being an equestrian have something to do with that? We don't move jump standards. Does this count as a meaningful change? As surprised as I am to admit it myself. Yes, actually. Maybe there was some truth in your words after all. I am still keeping an eye on you though. I feel like her voice has kind of been all over the place, and that's just kind of a me issue. That's just kind of a me problem. Fair. We have remedied the situation! I do kind of want to make it up to Sailor. Where is he at? I don't think I can talk to you. I don't think we can access this yet. I think we just leave that one. Okay, what if I'm actually supposed to be like building up loyalty with like one particular group of people, and then I am in a situation in which I need people to be loyal to me or like to vouch for me later on, but because I did not build up enough loyalty with like enough people, and by that it's not like, oh, you are like, you have built a relationship with multiple individuals, but in the sense of like, oh, you built up like a high enough relationship with enough individuals so that they could vouch for you. I don't even know what's gonna happen. This is just me speculating. Wait, actually, okay, so there's one guy here. Is there gonna be anybody down this hallway? Shit, what was his name? It started with a C. It started with a C. It was Corbin? Was it actually? What you doing there? I was close. It's Coben. I made him southern, I remember that. Oh, hello, Eddie. Would you mind giving me a hand? I was attempting to move the poor plant stuck in the bar out to somewhere with more light. Aren't we way underground anyway? I doubt there's any natural sunlight. While natural is best, artificial lights can still work perfectly fine for plants. As long as they match the frequency the plants need to perform their photosynthesis. I kind of don't believe they'd go above and beyond to the point of giving contestants simulated sunlight. Even if the stage lighting doesn't provide that, it'd at least be better than the bar. That place is just way too dim for these folks. I can't imagine they're very comfortable there. Think more of it. Maybe later. My back still kind of hurts from that shitty bed we woke up in. Ouch, bad luck. No, I'm sorry to hear that. I woke up tucked in nice and cozy. So they didn't have much problem with my sleep. But it seems like that wasn't the case for everyone. Hoping you also have to live. I like you, please survive. You at least had a blanket, right? They tucked you in? Aw. Coben, you are so cute. Coben, you need to live. Coben, I am so serious. You need to survive. Or else. Okay, who the hell is this? I do not remember you at all. Oh, Benny! My good friend Benny. I'm pretty sure this is Bones. You're very skeptical of me. You're also like, you're kind of pushy, sailor. I don't like that. Which is very fair. And I think this is, Cupid? That's be interesting. Don't you have your own dressing room? What are you doing with us on set? Shit, what was the voice I gave him? He's genuinely one I forgot. They don't have a pool table in there. Aren't you worried about the contestants being pissed with you? Your job is to humiliate them on national TV. Am I supposed to be? You guys haven't been doing anything you're not supposed to this early in the game, right? Shit, that was fast. I remember giving him like that, like I enunciated like this and kind of would go down. That's all I remember. But we're going to pray that this is close enough, because my voice can only go so low. Want a word of advice? Can't. I'm short on chips. Nah, it'd be free of charge. I'm not a Vic. I am intrigued because he's like, okay, maybe maybe I should have perused a little bit before like automatically like doing something for Rook. But we did build up. We are a bit cooler with her now, so I don't really regret it. But I was just like, oh shit, have I been dropping frames? You're kidding. You're kidding. How long have I been dropping frames for? Hold on. How long have I been dropping frames for? I'm concerned. You're kidding. I just did not keep an eye on that at all. I think I'm good now? Girl, what the hell? That's so unfortunate. I think I'm good. There's like some delay, but I think we're okay. Dog, that's so sad. This is actually kind of heartbreaking. I think I'm okay. I think we're good now? No, actually, my KBP. What is it about Fridays in particular? Because I think this happened last time when I was playing Slay the Princess 2. No, I think that was a Wednesday. What the hell? Wait, hold on. It's going up? Okay, I think I'm just a little bit behind, so I'm gonna press forward. Godspeed. I'll listen to the advice. Just because he is like an important player in all this. Couldn't hurt. Great. What were you itching to know about? Oh, wait. Can I ask all of these? Or is it just like I can only ask one? Being liked by other contestants, don't be... I think here it would just be like, oh, be useful and don't be an asshole. Being liked by the audience, how does But Unforgive work? Anything I'm not supposed to know about? Wait, that'd be fun. Being liked by the audience. Give me that. Oh, we're already cooked. It was over before it even started. Yours and Benny's ranks were low to begin with, but they weren't the worst. That position's got to go to the solo winners. You mean from the preliminaries? Even if you weren't the most inviting, you still survived to someone else. Do you watch baseball? No. How about wrestling? More so. You know the heels? The guy that's around for people to boo at? That's what you are. Okay, well I definitely don't want to be that. That's not up for debate. That's what you already are. What's your choice here is whether or not you do something noteworthy with it. Benny definitely helped with the optics considering he leans into the flashier elements of crime. Without him, your story just feels a little bit too close to home for comfort. Hey, I was just inserting words. I was just saying shit. Without him, your story just feels a little bit too close for comfort for a lot of Motos watchers. But the fact you got out alive with your partner implies some sort of cooperation. If you stick to that, you've got a good chance of being remembered well if you lose. Bro didn't even say like, oh, like you got a good chance of like the audience liking you and you making it onto the next round. Bro was just like, yeah, you'll be remembered. People will like you. What if I want to win? That wasn't the question you asked. Huh. Is that... Can we get one question? Want a word of advice? Oh wait, the little they're like, oh, like once you finished up like an interaction or like an activity, that bell's gonna ring. It didn't ring there. So is this just like... This is just... Not... Maybe not world building, but just... This is just development. How does Better Forget work? Because like I said earlier, I think here it's just gonna be like, don't be an asshole and be useful. So how does the show usually go? Do you not know what the show is about? I mean, I know we play different games while trying to kill each other and bet our chips and get interviewed and stuff. But they keep telling us to go back and forth between different sets, and it's all been kind of hectic. Is that normal? That's not how he speaks. Is that normal? There we go. What kind of maniac signs up for Bet and Forgive without even watching it? Have you seriously never even watched an episode? I'm not big on game shows. They're more my mom's thing. Did you even know you might die here? I knew the risks, alright? You don't need to keep rubbing it in. They offered me plenty of alternative punishments. I didn't exactly plan on having to do any research on the specifics until I was already in prison. Right. Sorry for rubbing salt in the wound. Didn't mean any harm by it. Each season has different games, different gimmicks. It was rockier the first few passes while they were figuring stuff out, but for the most part, the past few seasons have all had the same formula. There's a face game. An interview. Contestants are given free time to rest or work for chips or gamble. A main game, then free time again. This season has 6 games in total, so 6 chapters? Then the season gimmick determines the details in between. As for if it's normal, it's TV. It's normal to feel rushed. But between you and me, it's been terrible this year. Really? Production's been running like a chicken with its head cut off. The show's too big for its own good. So it's too big, but like they're also not like, you know, what's it called? They're not increasing funding. Also, low-key, let me get a sip of water because I've been doing a lot of lower voices, and while I can in fact do that, that shit hurts after a while. I don't got the experience nor the knowledge to do this without feeling it in my throat. So, brief moment. The water has a lot of ice in it, which I do not think is good for my throat, actually. Like, I think they recommend like just like lukewarm water, like warm water, or like something warm. However, have they considered that it is summer and I already run pretty warm? Has my throat considered that? I think the answer is no. Bro, what the hell happened with my stream? Okay. Okay, it just looked odd for a little second. I think we're good. Okay, sorry you read this, but you didn't hear that from me. Noted. I do want more information. Anything I'm not supposed to know about. That would be fun. Wait, for real? Wait, this is so awesome. I do have something on the next game if you're interested. Earlier you said you didn't know that much about the game. Lower your voice. If I'm being totally honest with you, I mainly just didn't want to give Vic any more of an advantage than he already has. So he did work as an old showrunner. Well, beloved, my dear client, I personally never doubted that. I don't know why you doubted that. If you two work together, why would you want him to have a disadvantage? It's not that I'm giving him a disadvantage. It's that he's already way more prepared than any of you. So you're trying to prevent him from getting even more ahead. Okay, wait, oh my gosh, he likes us. He kind of cares about us. He's like a mildly kinder Chris McLean. If Chris McLean was in charge of like actively murdering these people. You could argue that he was like actively endangering motherfuckers, but like I don't think anybody died. Like the whole purpose of this whole shebang is that people die. So, actually I think I just argued against my own thing. I want to see what Cupid and Chris McLean could do if they were working together. I think that would be kind of batshit. I think it would be awful for the contestants, but I'm curious. He ran the show gates. He knew the damn creator of it. He had more say in it than I could ever dream of. If I give him advice on what to expect, it won't even be a challenge. So, what should we expect? I don't know all the details, but just don't take any unnecessary risk in it is all. And if you can, I hope you get the Joker. Okay, the Joker. Joker Persona 5. Wait, actually, it's today's Ryuji's birthday. Ryuji from Persona 5. My good, dear, beloved friend Ryuji. My good friend Ryuji, who I care so deeply for. Benny, I did not spend a lot of time with you last time, and I would like to remedy that. Please. Playing a one-man game of pool. I tried getting Four Eyes to join, but they couldn't even hit the cue ball. Okay, so bro uses they them. Good to know. Say, you wouldn't mind getting me that drink now, would you? Bartender cut me off. I'll race you to make up for it. I'm not allowed to play around a pool with you for free. If I'm trying to help I'm trying to help you score with a banging redhead. I couldn't be a better wingman if I tried. The least you could do is buy the guy a drink. Spend time with Benny, my good dear friend Benny. Yes! You have no idea how much of a lifesaver you are. I lost 2 chips? I have 3. I have 3 left. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. You could have just gone backstage and grabbed something from the water cooler, you know. Blech. Are you trying to poison me or something? No, thank you. You want any? I'm fine, thanks. Your loss. He takes a swig from his glass before setting it aside and aiming his cue stick. Cute! Alright, now I can actually concentrate. Move over, I call the first shot. You're holding the cue upside down. Whoa, impressive. You play often? Not really. My cell block didn't exactly have an activity room. You know, when I ask something about you, you don't have to immediately answer about your time spent locked up. I was talking about you, not whoever they had in there. Right. Sorry, I guess it's weird thinking of being outside as a recent part of my life. Jesus, how long were you in prison for? Your turn. Not long. Not brief, but not as bad as it could have been. So stop talking about it. How often do you actually play? Then probably played it once every 2 months. Then probably played once every 2 months. 1 or every 2 months. I can read dialogue, I can do that. I can never keep the table for more than 1 or 2 games though. Also, you know you don't have to post for every time you shoot. It doesn't give you an advantage to lean over the table like that. Says you. Then he shoots and the cue ball goes then he shoots and the cue ball goes directly into the pocket. God bless his heart. Fuck. So when the other players keep beating you, did you throw a hissy fit and spend the rest of the night sulking? Nah, I usually got kicked out before the game finished. I never kept track of who was winning. I don't have to be worried, do I? Probably not. You lean back from the table after shooting and reach for Benny's beer. Wait, in a direct kiss? Oh. Damn. Wait, why is I actually really disappointed? You pause and set it back down before you're able to drink anything while he looks over the table and assesses his turn. You're grateful he didn't notice. You're grateful he either didn't notice or doesn't comment on it. I'm not liking how good at this you are. I'm not doing as well as I'd hoped, honestly. Geometry is never my strong suit. Even this is getting infected by your nerd brain. The hell would geometry have to do with it? I mean, it's a diamond system. It's pretty easy to ratio it out. That was not invitation to answer. Pool is the game where you lean over the table and do cool trick shots and stare at the ass of the other person leaning over the table. And get drunk enough that you forget if you're stripes or solids. Sure, you're up. Yeah, give me a sec. Benny, I'm solids. We readjust this shot to a different ball. He is so... Benny, I care for you so dear. I care for you so dearly. You need to live. You need to live. You need to never go bald. Please. Quiet. How many have you had? 11? We've barely had access to the bar that long. That can't possibly be right. No, I get him. Sometimes I should just... Not to imply anything about myself, but sometimes I should just go through you like water. Especially if it's like the weaker shit. Do you think I've been keeping track? Do you usually drink this much? I don't think I'm ever sober if I'm being honest. Why did you say the bartender cut you off again? Hold up, check this out. Trick shot. Then he tries angling the pool cue under his leg to hit the shot. The cue ball gets flung off the table and across the room. Wait, maybe I mentioned that I really like Ryuji. I think that's also why I really like Benny. There's something about like the sort of like flashier looking characters, but like who have like something. There's more to them beyond what's on the surface. Vega has been found dead in Miami. Ow! I don't remember the words to give him. Shit, that usually works. Val, hand it over. What about you? What about me? Do you usually drink this much? The bar opened and you haven't gotten anything for yourself. Aren't you thirsty? I'd rather not talk about it. Worried you won't be able to keep up with me? I can slow down. Maybe we can even head backstage and... Bottom corner. What? Hey, you already got to the 8 ball? That's game. Wait, my guy's cool. When the hell did that happen? I could have sworn I was ahead of you. Having trouble keeping up? I can slow down if you need me to. Ah! You are so. I need these two to do well. I'm so serious. It will be disastrous for me if they do not survive. This is total bullshit. I should have just stuck with Vega. Want to do best of 3? Nah, you were barely even trying to look cool while we played. I'll try my luck with someone that knows how to play right. I'll try and make more of an effort next time. You better. They are so... See, that didn't happen with Cupid, so that's my second activity. Who the hell... Okay, now who do I want to spend time with? Okay, Remedy to shit with Rook. Wait, no, I just came from over there. I think I want to make it up to Sailor. I do feel kind of bad about what I did. And like, I know Rook's cool with me. And like, okay, actually I haven't seen much of you. We did not see much of you because you were just like knocked out cold for a little while. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Elise. I think his name was Elise. Poppy. I think her name was Poppy? Poppy's so cool. I also like doing her voice a lot. Okay, that's all that we have here. No, where's Sailor? I want to make it up to him. I do feel really bad about all that. Okay, I don't think Bro was down here. I know Rook was here, but I don't know if she's still going to be here. And I don't know. I haven't checked the shop itself. Yeah, no, shop's empty. Where the hell is the boy? Where's Kinger? Oh yeah, I did catch the freaking finale for the Amazing Digital Circus. I think I was one of the people who was kind of like, ooh, I care about the lore. And then they're like, okay, actually there is no lore. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I can still like appreciate this for what it is. And then they're like, okay. And then the following episode, they're like, okay, actually here's all the lore. But like, it still wasn't like integral. Oh, wait, he's here. Wait, no, that's somebody else. Oh, it's that's the person who has just been like kind of mute. I like their vibe. What was it? And like I can appreciate that, but it kind of feels like, I don't know. I feel like like an extra episode or two would have done the show a lot of good, especially with them being like, oh yeah, Raggeth and Pomni are actually like super close. No, that did not happen on screen. Not a lot of the finale was dedicated to Jax, and like obviously Jax is like a main character, but like it was so much. Like I saw someone did a breakdown of like how many lines Jax had in comparison to everybody. Bro had more than Pomni. Like sometimes even like almost double as much. It's just like, okay, Loki, we should have just done it from Jax's point of view rather than Pomni's at that point. Because it kind of just felt like, okay, we have Pomni, and she's like our main character. She's like the face of the show. But like her purpose is to like expand upon this other character. And it's like, man, just make the show about Jax. Have her like be like, okay, I'm already going through it, and now there's somebody new, and they're pissing me off. I think that could have been a little bit more compelling, while also like not making it feel like, oh, Pomni's being sidelined for Jax when Jax is already the main focus. If you like already make it like clear from the get-go that Jax is the main focus. But like the finale, when people were like talking about the leaks, the finale was not that bad. Like the finale, like it's like all right. Like I do have my qualms, but it's not like abysmal. I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10, which is not disgusting. It's not bad. I think people were just mad. Like mad about what was coming out about the cast members, and then mad about like, oh, it's in theaters like for 2 weeks before it's like online. And thus like that just like exacerbated whatever like negative emotions they already had, because now they're like, oh, like I already felt bad about this thing, I already disliked this thing, but now this other thing has pissed me off even more. But pretty solid. It was pretty good. I liked it. I hope Gooseworks' next show does not blow up as much as this one did. Not because I don't want success for her, but like I want her to be able to like maneuver a show a bit more peacefully, you know? Where the hell is Sailor? I was just like, I want to say my piece, but I don't want to like be interrupted. I think I did that last time, like at the end of the stream, and I was like, I want to talk about the game, and I just kind of went in circles or rectangles, if you will, around this thing. So where the hell is Sailor? No, they weren't here. I checked. Could they be out here? Or are they gonna be like, you can't go there? Oh wait, no, I can. Sailor, Sailor, I'm so sorry. Sailor, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean it. Oh shit, what was the voice I gave him? Ah, shite. It's you. Sorry. You're not too mad about, well, actually, yeah, you probably should still be mad at me. Darn right. Your crew took all me stuff. Of course I'm still swimming mad. I don't remember the voice I gave him. I'm just BSing. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Right. Did we take your hat too? I don't remember us doing that. Sea Bunny told me he was going to show me a trick with it. Elise? What did he do? He left. Oh. Tried looking everywhere for it, but couldn't find it. Do you need any help with that? Not from the likes of ye. But if you do find the hat, would you get the cargo to me? I'll keep an eye out. Okay, new mission. We have a mission. We need to find his hat. And then he's going to be like, wow, this person is capable of being nice. That's so awesome. He was just, no, not yet. And then everybody will be happy, happy, happy. My voice can't go higher pitched than that, but like, noise gate will not cooperate. Cecilia, I feel like I haven't seen you around much. Wait, actually, I do kind of want to find his hat. Like, that's kind of important to me now. And I'm scared, like, if I interact with one other person, then I'm not even gonna get the chance to find it. My question is, where the hell would it be? Or do we need to talk to Elise? I think Elise is over here in the Inferno. Elise, have you seen his hat? There you are. About time. What took you so long? I bet the White Rabbit would have shown it faster than you. You're laying the theme on a bit, don't you think? Nonsense. We were supposed to meet here 1,865 seconds ago. Don't tell me you completely forgot about our deal. What deal? First time I'm hearing about it. Because it is. But hey, you still made effort. You still made it, so I forgive you. I was looking all over for you, though. My eyes are practically popping out of my skull. That's so. Frontwards, backwards, left C's and right C's. Upside down, horizontally, and diagonally. Stop it. I get it. Why? The real question is, why anyone wouldn't? You're like a celebrity down this rabbit hole. I am? I am? Sure, it's opposite day. Speaking of which, make your next choice extra carefully. Think more about it. Nah, I don't think so. The hell do you mean not? It means it's too late. I've already refused your refusal. You're stuck with me this time, old man. Why me? I know I'm a jokester. But I wasn't joking about you being a celebrity, you know. At least to me, anyway. I look up to you a lot. I'd really prefer it if you didn't. I mean it. You're like my role model. I'm thoroughly impressed by how nonsensical you are, despite it being my whole deal. I've been taking notes and everything. I figured I was being pretty sensible. I don't see what you'd get out of that. Are you even hearing yourself? For one, you've got it the easiest in terms of role department. Trust me, I don't. Oh, please. It's not like you've got to plan things ahead of time. All you have to be is this big, violent bully that yells at every inconvenience. How fun and simple is that? Has it ever occurred to you that maybe that's exactly why I'm not happy with it? And that's the most nonsensical part about it. Why the hell not? It gave you a perfectly guilt-free way of acting on impulse and cursing and beating people you find even mildly annoying anytime you like. And you're acting like they just burned your house to the ground and killed your entire family. Don't you want to indulge at least a little? I don't want to hurt anybody, but is that what you're doing? Wait, no. I need to establish. Well, listen, I'm representing my client right now. I'm dropping frames again. Hold on, pause. I'm going to establish my man as like innocent. Taking the jokes, you're part of my role too. You're gonna drive me right out of business. What? Is that really hard to believe? What's that little tone that I've been hearing in the game? Does that imply anything? When you willingly signed up for a death game full of low-life criminals, it is. You'd think this setup makes things even easier for you. Surely a lot of us are getting on your nerves right now. I can't think of a few. So why aren't you doing anything about it? I don't think this is the exact voice I gave from last time, but this is what we're going with. That's like a peasant walking straight past a buffet fit for cabbages and kings. Because I can separate fiction from reality. This is a television show. It's in their nature to exaggerate things. If I was given a stupid role to follow, who's to say others weren't? I shouldn't view them just by how they react here. Can't really blame them for following the program. Oh, don't give me that don't judge it look by its cover gibberish. Production still works off of something, you know. Deny all you want, but you and I both know that title of yours and everyone else's didn't pop up out of nowhere. They picked the most entertaining people that applied, not just an honest assist. The most nonsensical thing to do is to act like you're above it, don't you think? Besides, why waste time holding yourself back for a theoretical saint when you won't have enough time to get to know them outside their roles anyway? You know what? It's on me for thinking you can actually hold... It's on me for thinking you can hold an actual conversation. Aw, giving up already? We haven't even had tea yet. Don't you have other contestants you'd rather be pestering? But today's waste your precious time on Miserable Bastard's Day. I thought it was opposite day. Nonsense. You should get your memories checked. When was your last checkup anyway? Oh, this is the face of a man who does not see his primary care provider. This is the face of a man who is probably uninsured. Ugh. Shit. I didn't get his freaking hat! I'm so upset. And I didn't save like before I did all that. I'm so sorry, my king sailor. I hope we find it soon. Attention contestants. The main game of the day will begin shortly. Please make your way back to the stage in a timely manner. Fuck, already? Oh, where the hell? Wait, no, now I'm scared. Let me save. I will live with the fact that we just did not find the freaking hat. Wait, I should probably talk to you. What are we doing? Oh. Please pick one of the following cards. I'm guessing I won't be able to look at them. Please pick one of the following cards. The one in the middle? Wait, the guy asked for Joker. Sorry, bro is flabbergasted. Clasp the collar around your neck with the card facing inward to begin the game. Aren't the spikes on a collar supposed to face outward? Clasp the collar around your neck with the card facing inward to begin the game. Right. Yeah. Put on collar. Please make your way to the platform. The game will begin shortly. Dog. Oh, this is so bad for me. Cupid said to go for Joker. I didn't know how to get that. You feel the platform sway slightly with your weight and slowly begin its descent. Your hands instinctively go up for the safety railing, but you aren't sure how safe it really is. Keep your hands Keep your arms and legs inside the platform at all times. Good luck. Girl, I'm scared. Girl, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Please. Make it from Benny. Make it from Benny. Make it from Benny. Girl. Girl, I'm scared for us. Benny slicked a finger on his collar and tucked it so there's more space between it and his neck. But quickly retracts it once he's noticed you. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. What's that about? There you are. Finally learning to catch up with me, huh? Are you really in that much of a hurry to play? In a hurry to finish. Don't get it mixed up. And maybe in a little bit of a hurry to play. I hadn't realized how nice of a change of pace someone else giving you money to gamble with would be. You do know it's not real money, right? You don't get to keep it if you get out. Don't ruin it for me. As you talk, the lift retracts and a slow trickle of contestants arrive. Well, I won't keep you waiting. I'll get back to you if I notice anything new. Acting like you're not obsessed. Maybe just a little. Yeah. Girl, I'm scared. Girls, I'm scared for us. Divas, I'm scared for us. Oh my. Does the suit matter? Just tell me the number. When the game starts, you need to. Vic notices you staring and waves a hand dismissively. We're trying to have a conversation. A bit of privacy wouldn't be too much of an ask, would it? Sure. And, don't let him mess with you, Cecilia. He's a snake. Gates. Wouldn't dream of it, Mr. Gates. Toodles. She's so cute. Toodles. Ah, that's cute. I need her to live too. Which is why it's imperative for you to not wander off with someone else and stick with this group once he tells us. But if people start pairing off before you're able to convince them, won't that inherently put people into different alliances? What do you mean alliances? It's our belief that the game will function without teams. All of us share the same game space, and each contestant to our knowledge picked random card. Meaning it's most likely just going to be a free-for-all. And that's exactly the reason to avoid any potential contestant-formed alliances or teams early on. When the game starts, we should assess the rules to make sure there isn't another loophole like in roulette, rather than form teams or partners and jump to working against one another. Shouldn't you wait until we know what the rules are before you start planning for the game? This feels a bit presumptuous. Once everyone knows the rules, the only people they'll be looking out for is themselves. But you already know all about that, don't you, Bull? Oh, his face. Like, no, we deserve that. We earned that. Wait, he found his cap! They hold up a fan with hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds drawn on it. Cards? Wait, cards? Games? Suit? Oh. You think something suits me? The collar? Money key. 0. Oh, thanks. What was that about? Yeah, we had this interaction. Have you looked beyond the gates yet? Reminds me where the villains get punished in the old pictures me grandpa would sit around watching. With all the cowboys and outlaws facing off against each other and whatnot. I don't know what the hell. He does not have a consistent accent. I'm sorry to this man. I bullied him and then I don't even give him a consistent voice. Bang. Oh, you think it'll be a quick draw? While it's possible it's Western themed, I can't imagine them wanting to give us a loaded gun. They gave us one in the casino, didn't they? I guess they might still give us fake ones than just eliminate whoever's slowest. If that's the case, you better hope you're not paired up with me. I'm the fastest draw here. At least with harpoons. Here's to hoping. Bones? My good friend Bones. How's the new collar treating you? Who doesn't like a little red? How'd we replace it in the dressing room? Same with that guy. Though you can't see the collar as it's covered up by their neck warmer, my Nike waves. What the hell is a swave? Elise, my good friend Elise. It's obviously going to be a hanging. Just look at all the props. The collars are all wrong though. Wait, the collars are all wrong though. What the fuck was the voice I gave her last time? The collars are all wrong though. An actual noose would support enough to give the momentum more of a pull on the neck. Otherwise, they'd have to pull on our feet to get us anywhere. That's what the spikes are for, dummy. It's not the drop that'll kill you, but the piercing of the spikes in your neck. If that's the case, you don't die by hanging. If that's the case, you don't die by hanging. You die by puncture wound. It doesn't matter if the theming implies a hanging if the coroner writes differently. People die by suffocating while hanging all the time. You're getting all caught up in the semantics and messing with my head. People still say he was hung to death, even if it takes a bit longer. You don't think you can listen to this anymore. You're trying to wait and try to ignore what they're saying before they continue. Okay, engage with. I think I just have to talk to the individual who was knocked out last time, and then Vega. But before we do all that, let me get a sip of water. Oh, what was it? Okay, I thought because Cupid was like, I hope you pick Joker, and then I didn't get Joker. But I thought that was like, oh, you got what's it called? I thought because they didn't get Joker, that's why they gave me the freaking collar with the spikes. But it seems it's just everybody. It's just like a matter of grouping. So wait, okay, so if he's like, oh, I hope you get Joker, that kind of makes it sound like either the circumstances of whatever the next game is are depending on whatever card and suit you got, or it's predetermined. Well, part of it is like he already knew who was gonna get Joker. Either way, I don't know what the hell is happening. Also, I know Cecilia brought up like, oh, does the card suit matter? 9 of spades. The 2, no. I don't think I talked to you much last time. Sandbag periodically fiddles with his wrist and looks over the edge of the stage. You doing all right? What kind of voice can I give him? I think last time I gave him a higher pitch voice just because like at that point there weren't that many. But like we kind of have a lot now. But I'm kind of running out of lower voices to give him. Shit, what do I give him? Doesn't it feel like they've just been herding us around? More so than usually, you mean? More so than usually, you mean? We barely had enough time between the first game and interviews. Then they give us a mediocre break before pushing us back out on stage again. Even my last job didn't have this bad of a schedule. Unless things have just felt faster than they actually are. You also missed a good chunk of it. It could just be that. Do you know how long you've been awake today? Not really. Wait, not really. No. And that doesn't bother you? Well, shit. Now that's all I can think of. It may also be the lack of an actual clock getting to you. Hopefully our internal rhythms will kick in later and we'll be able to get some actual rest. Hopefully. He is now in between of Benny and Eddie. Oh, it's me, guys. You seem like the type to be a frequent gambler. I'm not. I have my theories already, but having a second opinion wouldn't hurt. What card game or game of chance do you think best represents the theme here? Poker maybe? Really? What makes you think that? Like, dude, what the hell was his voice? Really? What makes you think that? That's kind of just Benny. Wait, no, but that's kind of just what he gave Sandbag. Oh my god. I think I might begin a little bit breath here. Really? What makes you say that? What makes you say that? What makes you say that? Sure, whatever, man. Well, mostly from the cards we picked, but now that I'm thinking of it, that could be any card game of a casino. Maybe I'd be better off asking Vic. Though more importantly, I'm wondering why this area is separated from us. And what exactly the collars are used for in game. To be puppeted around with them, or maybe to keep us from where we shouldn't be going. You bring up a good point. I don't know if mine has the slack necessary to go further than the gate. It'd be ideal to figure out if there is a place or it'd be ideal to figure out if up there is the place we want to be. Preferably before a timer starts and we're forced to choose on the fly. Is that everybody? How do I start the game? How do I? Seems to be shut tight. It doesn't budge at all. You think you can see a staircase that leads up to the platform that looks eerily similar to a gallows beyond the gate. How do I? Because I talked to everybody. Did I not? Oh, let's see. I talked to you. Yeah, that didn't give me anything new. I already did that. I already talked to Rook and Coben. I talked to Poppy and Elise. I talked to Bones. I talked to Maneki. I talked to Sailor. I talked to Vega. I talked to my good friend Benny. Yeah, it's obviously gonna be hanging. Same one. Don't make alliances. I did talk to Benny, right? Oh, I had to talk to him again. Yo. Still just waiting for the game to start. At this point, it's clear they're getting some sick pleasure out of dragging it on for this long. I wouldn't put it past them. You don't have a plan for this game at all, do you? Don't have a plan for this game at all, do you? Look at me again while asking that. Point taken. Point taken. It just feels like everyone else here is antsy to pull something. Everyone here is just looking to win. Everyone here is just looking to win. Don't let them get in your head. They're just as clueless as you are. As you talk, you notice big bouncing between contestants and seeming to offer something, but they each scoff and turn him away until he catches sight of you. Gates, what's your card? Oh my god, I should have said. Wait, gotta go back. Oh my god, wait, I'm scared. I feel like if I lie, he's gonna be able to tell us, I'll be honest. My good friend Benny. Benny steps forward before he can answer. Bad chance. We don't even know the rules of the game yet. Back off and stick to your own lane. Fine. Have it your way. But you better figure out a solid exit strategy or you won't be leaving the stage. Okay, he's right. I'm gonna say right here before we continue. With that, he steps away from you two and continues asking the other contestants, all of which turn him away. What the hell is that about? Seems like he might know something about the game that we don't. They sure are taking their time setting things up. It's starting to make me wonder where... Oh, it is Western themed. Fun. Sheriff King here, reporting for... Wait, hold on. Sheriff King here, reporting for duty. Never mind. I tried giving him like a little bit of sudden drawl, but like that's not gonna work with the voice I've given him. Welcome. We know more than anyone here how you've all waited very patiently tonight, and our contestants just can't wait to show you what they've got. Oh wait, I just noticed he has a scar in his face. What's that about? Or is that just shading? But this is whatever. Our first game of the season is, drumroll please, Blackjack. Fun. Wait, I know how to play blackjack. Wait, we might be okay. The rules are simple. If you can keep up, that is. Our contestants have each chosen 1 out of 14 cards that they will represent. 2 through ace, plus, and pay close attention here, 1 wild card, the Joker. That's the one we did not get. Viewers at home with a keen eye may have noticed that these cards aren't visible to audience members or the contestants, meaning the only ones who knows what card they are is the contestant it belongs to. So I'm 9. Like around here. For all those pure souls who haven't gambled before, such as myself, I'll give a quick crash course. Well, wait, hold on, pause. That's the name of the game. Wait, oh my gosh. Title drop, kinda, sort of. In the average game of blackjack, there's a player and a dealer, both of whom are dealt 2 cards. The goal is to get closest to 21 without going over. Whoever gets the closest or gets 21 is the winner. Dealers only show 1 of their cards at first, while players will show 2. Players can then hit to keep pulling cards as long as they don't go over 21. Once the player is satisfied with their score, they'll stay, and the dealer will pull cards until they get to 15 or above before stopping. Simple, right? In Bet and Forgive, rather than being given a random pair of cards from a deck, 2 contestants representing 2 cards will pair up together to go up against the dealer. Wait, so I got 9. So who the hell do I go with? There's 14. What? I'm just gonna let him explain. When contestants go up to the gallows to face off against the dealer, the contestants' combined value will be revealed. And the dealer will reveal 1 of the 2 cards they randomly pulled from the deck. Once the players see the dealer's card and have a better idea of what they're going up against, they can choose to hit or stand based on their hand and the dealer's revealed card. If you hit, you can bring on another randomly chosen contestant from the pool of whoever's remaining to add to your score, potentially tipping the scales in your favor. Hold on, captions. I just noticed mine aren't working. Let's not do that, please. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Just be wary. You can keep choosing to hit until you are satisfied. But if you go over 21, you bust and you lose. This is getting confusing. Okay, so you are blackjack, but like each guy has a card. Wait, so I get it. I don't want to rehash it out loud, but I get it. I understand. Once you choose to stand, you stick with what you've got, and the dealer reveals their second card. If your cards are lower than the dealer's, you lose. But if your group score is higher than the dealer's, or the dealer busts and goes over 21, you win, and everyone on the gallows will return to the lobby. You win, and everyone on the gallows will return to the lobby. I haven't done like the little showman voice thing. I need to do that more. Any questions before I continue, Outlaws? No, I understand. God bless his heart. Beautiful shrimp man. Please don't call me that. I get that number cards probably equals the same as, well, the numbers. But you said cards are given to us from ace to king. And, how much are aces and kings? Wait, I should save right now. I'll save here because I don't remember what this one is. 5 minutes ago? Who knows? In blackjack, all face cards, jack, queen, and king, equal 10 in value. The ace card could either be 1 or 11. And while the joker is in a regular blackjack, it represents any... Oh, that's why he wanted me to get the joker. Oh shit, who got the joker card then? Who's the joker, baby? And while the joker is in a regular blackjack, here represents any number from 1 to 10 depending on player choice. How will pairings work? Will we get to choose who goes up? Will we get to choose who goes up as a group, or is it a free-for-all? So glad you asked. You will be given 10 minutes of discussion. You will be given 10 minutes of discussion time per round. And once the timer buzzes, you'll have to decide which pair is going up for that round. You probably already noticed that the stage is split up in 2 sections. Between rounds, you're free to stand wherever you wish. But once it's time to pair up, if you want to go up with someone, you must both be in that section closest to the gate. If you or your partner aren't there, tough luck. Only once a pair is picked will he be separated from the rest of the group and made to face the dealer. If no one volunteers that round, the pair will be chosen by an audience vote. Oh, that's scary. I've got another one. What if multiple pairs volunteer at the same time for the gallows? That is exactly why we're giving you these. Item received. Toy pistol. Also, they do give us guns. If multiple people want to pair up a given round, in order to determine who among the people trying to pair up are facing off in the gallows, you'll each have to outshoot your opponents. We're shooting each other? Almost. You'll notice that little pistol has a flag on it. The first person to fire during showdown will get to choose to pair with anyone else that volunteered. If you do draw first, are you able to choose whoever you want to take with? Even if they don't want to? That's right. If you're the one who drew first, you can choose anyone standing in that front section for that round as your pair, even if they decline. But ones who stayed back are off the table. That's bullshit. That's just the kind of risk you'd have to take. Not everything may turn out in your favor. But as long as you're away from the gate, you'll be unable to be picked? For initial pairs, yes. If someone on the gallows chooses to hit, anyone, no matter which section they're standing on, can be chosen at random to join them. Oh, so like when we're up here? So the third is random if they choose to hit. So don't think you're too safe, even if you aren't going up to bat. There will be a total of 4 rounds. Once those rounds are up, whoever's still left on that stage is eliminated. And the timer starts now. I really wish you'd given more of a warning before starting these. Did you get all that? I already know how to play blackjack. I got the gist. Let's talk about a snooze fest. Who wants to sit through a long boring and talk about the rules? Brooke stands in the center and raises her hand. Attention. Oh, brother. Before anyone starts any conversation amongst peers, I'd like to ask something of you. I believe it would be in everyone's best interest to share your card with the group to avoid any confusion during the pairing process. Why on earth should we tell you? Isn't it obvious? I believe in order to best strategize for the coming rounds, we should each be open about what card we are. That way, we can most efficiently plan for the best course of action. I, for one, am 10. And what would that plan of action be exactly? Pardon? Well, if we're gonna start saying what our cards are, shouldn't we know what the plan to do with them is? I suppose that's a good point. Did anyone have any ideas on a plan for each round? Wait, hold on, pause. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't. So the goal is probably to get like exactly 21 and to bring up somebody else so that way you can get like all. Wait, shit, but or there are 13 contestants? Sweetie, that's preliminary. Someone's gonna die. Oh my god, wait, no, that's scary. Oh no. Even if you do hit exactly 21 with the third person, there's gonna be someone who's not gonna make it. Oh no. My dear friend Cecilia. Boy, I love voice acting so much. We should start with the highest cards going first. That way, all the smallest ones can call more people with less of a risk going bust. We go up in pairs king and queen, jack and king, 9 and ace, then wild card and 8, etc. Okay, it's between Eddie and Benny. Are you crazy? It's only 4 rounds. If we do it that way, that leaves every number underneath 8 out of the game. Well, maybe they should have picked a better card. It also isn't the most ergonomic use of our numbers. Well, king and queen sounds nice, but it only gives you to 20. 20 is a good score though. Sure, but if we're trying to be efficient with the amount of people we get on stage, it's not just getting a high enough score against the dealer, but getting the highest number possible from each round. I understand bias though. To be honest, my card is only 4. But ideally, we get queen, king and ace, jack, 9 and 2, 10, 8 and 3, 6, 5, 4, plus a wild card, which would count as a 5, and equal out to 21. But my good friend Coben, this is the problem. there's going to be someone who's going to be left out. Okay, so if I'm 9, I want Jack. I want to pair up with Jack. Who has Jack? That's a terrible idea. Doesn't that leave out the 7? Yes, yes, but it does give every other group yes, but it gives every other group a score 21. Oh, we could do Queen and King and Ace, Jack 9 2, 10 7 4, 8 3 5, and wild card is 5. Oh, there's a lot of fun combinations you can do now that I think about it. That's a worse idea. Either way, 21 points and 4 rounds is 84 points in total. All the cards added up, even when making the wild card an ace count as ones, is 86. No matter what, even in the most ideal scenario, one person is staying behind. So okay, so yeah, I pieced that together as well. Vega and I are actually cousins. We come from the same family. We even have the same glasses. Well, not the same glasses, but we can do the eyeglasses, glare, and everything. The main strategy shouldn't be hoping for the best. It should be planning for the best. It's still in pairing, it's still the pairings that allow the most people to live, which is why we'll need knowledge on when are there's cards to go for it. Why? So we can pick out the black sheep of the group and plan around kicking them out? Well, if it allows the most people to survive, then... Wait, did I skip one? No. Not to be a pessimist, but there's no way in hell you can plan for that anyway. Like... Oh, my voice can't go that low anymore. Wait, shit. Not to be a pessimist, but there's no way in hell you can plan for that anyway. You go up in pairs, not trios. There's no way to ensure you get the one card you need out of all the available players. Right, the third is random. You can discuss all you want about an ideal scenario, but you're not playing on luck's side here. So, going for the highest numbers first leaves all the low cards behind, and trying to plan for everyone to get to 21 has too much risk. We're still at a standstill then. Then what do you suggest we do? Oh, I know. Leafs raises their hand. So, who does use multiple? He, they. Good to know. Weaving it frantically and bouncing on their heels. You may continue. All I'm saying is, the host made our card secret for a reason. Sharing our numbers takes the fun out of what actually makes it blackjack. Also, what do we just lie? Like, they probably know, but like, what if we do? What if we just lie? We should keep them all hidden until the last minute. No, you're sick in the head. Dumb and bad idea. Yes, while blunt, I do agree. It's in our best interest to strategize around the rules of the game and work cooperatively to ensure the safety of most players possible. Are you even hearing yourself? What waiver did you sign? The point of this is to actually play the games. If you wanted to get on your high horse about the right thing to do, you let chance take the wheel, so the only one responsible for all the hangings is luck. Better yet, you wouldn't have gotten arrested in the first place. What gives you, of all people, the right to be asking that? What gives you the right to ask like you're above it, huh? As a two-picker, you notice Maneki tapping on Koben's shoulder. I know the least about you. I am intrigued by you, though. Oh, good idea, Maneki. Well, they didn't even say anything. Maybe people should pair with low numbers so that there's lesser risk in calling others up. That way, more people can join the stage earlier on, and the low numbers are at less risk for being left behind. So the 2 and 3 go up on stage, then hit to bring another player up. Wait, then depending on the risk of hitting again with their new score, they'll decide whether or not they want to go again. I guess it does leave a lot more up to chance. I guess the what's it called? The room for error is a lot lower that way. What? Cheshire's probably just saying that because they got a low card. Why screw everyone else over just because they're unlucky? Then what card did you get? What card did you get? Duh, I'm 10. Oh, that means I probably... No, wait, no. I'd have to pair up with them. Sorry, I think I hit my mic. Okay, so I was like, oh, we probably want to pair up with them and get, like, because that'll get us the highest score possible. But unless you want to, but there's still like, although that'd be like the highest score you could possibly get, there's still like the odds of like, okay, what if he wants to hit and then we hit and we call up another player and we're over 21. Like or we could just like not hit, we could just stand and then like the, again, highest possible score that I as an individual could get, my good friend, my good client Eddie could get. But there's still like a small chance that the dealer could get over 21 or like exactly 21, and we're just leaving somebody on the cutting room floor because we're not going for it, because that would not be a trio, that'd be a duo. So I don't know what the hell the point of any of that was. That I think I was just thinking out loud. Didn't Rook just say she was 10? Hold on, noise gate, work with me. No, that's not working. Stop ganging up on me! It's a lot of pressure being an AC now. This may be uncalled for, but something tells you you're being untruthful. If that's the case, then a group discussion likely isn't worth it. What do you mean? What do you mean? If we aren't able to strategize with one another and come to a consensus, then we'll be left scrambling and unfocused when it comes time to pick our pair. Why don't we each talk in pairs then? My lady. I pick Rook. Yuri! Yuri's back on the menu! Come along. We can discuss things privately. I hope they have fun. Cecilia links arms as Rook and drags her away. As the two leave, the group's attention disperses and people begin talking amongst themselves. I can proceed. Game, don't crash on me, please. It would be really lame. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sip some water. Low-key, I thought they're gonna give me an actual timer like they did with like the previous game, the first game that we did. Also, I'm hoping that you can't hear my freaking water bottle. It is steel. No, noise gate prevents it. Thank you, God. Okay, so my choice here would be, oh my gosh, my good friend Benny. Because I know he actually cares about me. Coben's been left alone, so I'm a little bit concerned, and so is Vic. Low-key, what if we leave... I know this is random. This is like random chance, but what if we leave Vic behind? Because he's the one who has like the biggest advantage. No disrespect to him as an individual, nor as a living human being, but like he knows the most about how the game works, so he has that advantage. However, there is a counter argument that like, oh, he knows the most, we want him around. Man, who knows? Hey, Ben. Oh, that scared me. Then he suddenly pulls the trigger of his pistol while aiming at you. You knock the gun off his hands out of instinct. What the hell are you doing? Did I scare ya? You could give someone a heart attack with that. Like that? What's got him upset this time? This stupid collar. Wait, oh my god, now they're all three here. Like, the differentiation is... This stupid collar. I asked for a costume with easy movement, and what do? They put me in a giant, heavy jumpsuit. Wait, hold on. Pause. I like the jumpsuit. I think it makes you look cool. Don't knock the jumpsuit, please. Then when I'm finally feeling alright enough to get back into things, they shackle me with this! They're treating me like I'm a dog or something. See, this guy gets it. I haven't felt this degraded since I saw someone taken down by their own shackle. You mean me? I haven't been doing great either, to be honest. I know Bones and Monarchy are used to neckwear, but I have no idea how it isn't getting to people more. I had him try to rip it off with his hands, but even with all that gorgeous muscle, it's been a bust. You are so. If you feel it my arm again, I'm throwing you off stage. Say, you wouldn't be able to get it loose with that crowbar of yours, would you? Huh? When did I show you that? It's a fucking crowbar. You aren't exactly keeping it stashed in your back pocket. I hadn't noticed it yet. I doubt I could pry them off. I could maybe get it loose enough to see what card you have, but the spikes might dig too far into your neck if I do that. Also, isn't bro beefy? How do they adjust the neck to like ensure that they don't accidentally like, that they don't actually like, you know. So are you good? The issue isn't knowing the cards, it's getting the damn thing off. Maybe try me just to be safe? I'll tell you the spikes are too much. Really? Are you sure? Quick, do it before he changes his mind. Hey. Oh. Maybe a bit to the left? Okay, no, this is worse. Okay, crowbar might not be an option out here. You alright? Maybe if you try going counterclockwise? Are you volunteering? Nah, I tried my luck breaking the chain against the railing. Sorry, by the way. It's no trouble. You tried your best to get it off. I knew it was probably gonna hurt like hell regardless if it worked. No, I saw your card. Are you sure? What? You mean the 7? Oh, it's such a bad card. It's high enough to be a risk, but too low to be worth teaming up with. To be fair, I don't think any card is too bad this early on. Thanks. Their voices are too similar. I'm so upset. It's fine though. Even though you could totally be lying right now. Don't mention it. Okay, so what the hell do I even do? What is the strategy here? Hey, you said you were the 4, right? I sure did. Wow, I'm impressed you remember that. Well, it's only been a few minutes since you mentioned it. Oh, sorry. It's just that people seem to forget what I say often. Ay, pobrecito. My good friend COVID, you need to survive as well. But that may just be because I usually follow up with hours of plant talk, so I don't really blame them. Speaking of forgetting, did you know forget-me-nots are actually a genus of flowering plants called Myosotis? Kobin. Sorry. Why do you ask? Okay, so I would put us at 11. Oh shit, I actually had to choose. Wait, oh my god, wait. I think there is a right answer here. Oh god. I don't know if like choosing with somebody, like that's gonna actually do something for me. Shit, I have to do math. Okay, so Benny did not specify what he is, I don't think. I'm writing this down. Everybody can go to hell if they're upset. About me trying to strategize this shit. Okay, so Eddie, old ass pen that I picked up by the way. Eddie is 9. Benny has yet to stay. Sandbag is 7. Kobin is 4. I cancel any more information. Just wanted to double check if I heard it right. You sure you don't want to hear more about Myosotis? The name comes from an ancient Greek word called mouse's ear. You know? Isn't that cute? Maybe after the game. Okay. Sailor. Wait, no. That's not right. Shrimp Man said you shoot to figure out the pair, not to eliminate someone. Yeah, but a pair isn't that good of a hand, so it's best to aim for stuff like a straight or a flush if you can. Don't mislead the boy. Huh? Isn't this blackjack? Isn't what blackjack? The game we're playing right now. Is this really a game to you? Our lives are on the line. Quick, before it's too late, tell me, what card do you have? Stop shaking me. It's a 6. I pulled a 6. Okay, so Sailor has 6. I think he would be honest. Only a 6, eh? Well, then you're probably as good as Dad. You should pair up with someone like a 10. Then just hit. That's always a winning strategy for losers like you. What? I'm gonna tell Elise off. Listen, perhaps it's unwise because like I already like spent time with Elise and thus there's like a little bit of a relationship there. And like maybe Sailor is like, damn, that doesn't make up for like you being a bully earlier though. But I feel it. I tell Elise off. Knock it off. Oh, come on. I was just trying to give some friendly advice. You were trying to confuse him. If you're planning on sabotage, I'd expect better from you. Well, actually, I don't expect much of anything from you, but it's still low. You're right. Maybe if I try and get my chain tangled with someone else, they'll have to follow wherever I go. That's when I take my shot and bang! They're so tied up with me, they can't say no when I yank him up to the pedestal and bet it all on black. That's not... Ugh, whatever. Thanks for the pointers, old man. I'd never thought about it without you. Wait, so am I supposed to bet on black or throttle the dealer till he stops moving? You're supposed to play blackjack. Maybe I'll just figure it out as we go. God bless his heart. Oh, Poppy and Bones, that's a fun combination. Before you can speak a word to them, Poppy notices you approaching first. She eyes Bones. Can you guess his car too? Bones lazy looks over at you, unimpressed. Huh, he's way too obvious. Wouldn't even count as a challenge. What are you two up to now? Hey, bull boy, pick a number between 1 to 10 for me, will you? I'll go with 8. I think he's probably trying to figure out like what my number is. So I'm gonna go with 8, so always like not too far off that like perhaps if I, because it's a lot, but it's not too far off from what my number actually is, so maybe bro will be like a little bit more convincing with it. Oh. Shit. So you have a higher card. Good to know. What? Just because I picked a higher number? Don't tell me you're that naive. You wish. Just reversing your reverse psychology. You're sick. You're sick and just a man. But I'm intrigued. You thought I double guessed myself into thinking you weren't being honest, didn't you? Whatever. Whatever. In the end, it's all just talk until I'm at the gallows. What do you expect from a former street magician anyway? Oh, so that's why he's so annoying. Hey, being a magician is a legitimate career. You don't know how much cash I've made in that profession. You don't know how much cash I've made in that profession. Magic tricks? Not so much. Sleight of hand, maybe. Not my fault people are easy to distract. If you're so dead set on knowing my card, then why don't you just find out for yourself? You have the tool sport, don't you? You do, huh? Keep your voice down. And having a tool sport has got nothing to do with anything. Like being an escape artist wouldn't? Or me, maybe. I don't see how being an escape artist would help anyone else out of 1. Like, I don't see how being an escape artist would help anyone else out of 1. I bet you could just unlock your collar whenever you want. What's got you so hell-bent on keeping it on? I'll have you know, those picks are for emergencies only. It's not like I need them to get out of this anyway. Then what's stopping you? Dramatic effect. It's so you can escape it once you're already on the platform out of here, isn't it? Shut it, Braun. That really is it, huh? You just want to hitch her right onto the gallows and unlock the collar if it's too close of a call. You don't even have to worry about failing, because you've already got your ticket out of here. Cute line of thinking. Like they don't have armed security and an electric cuff waiting as insurance. Well, you do have the cuff over a leather jacket. Shit, good eye. Are you trying to insulate the shock or something? As much as you two are desperately trying to paint me as some delusional escapee, you've got the wrong guy. That's more of their line of work. Bones points over at Benny and Sandbag. I only benefit from winning, which I plan to do. Okay, I got you. Rook and Cecilia. So, about the game strategy. Not now, Bull. Feel free to converse around among the others, but Cecilia and I are trying to have a discussion at the moment. Weren't you the first one to say we shouldn't form teams or partners and jump to working against one another? Is there a problem? Just trying to figure out what the next best course of action would be. What a coincidence! We were just discussing the same thing. The first note we came to a conclusion on it was that, like Mr. Vic said, a group discussion isn't worth it. I agree. With the amount of players we have, it'll just make things overly confusing, and we'll probably go in circles talking about the same points. Oh, sorry. I must not have been clear enough. More than 2 people is technically considered a group, yes? What I mean to say is, you aren't needed here. Ah. Right. Good luck then. Rook bites the inside of her cheek as if she wants to say something, but nothing comes out of her as she turns her attention back to Cecilia. Cecilia is so fun to voice. Doing the high pitched voices also does like a little bit of a number on my throat as the lower voices do, but like once they're breathier, I can handle it. Okay, so I'm assuming this is just how I engage with this group over here. Spit it out already. You only have so much time before pairing starts. Are you trying to survive this game or not? We're not asking a lot from you. This could help you move forward in the game. What do you get from trying to keep it a secret? If anything, it makes things harder for everyone involved. What do you mean you don't know? You saw what card you got, didn't you? Maneki nods. Do you not remember? Did you forget? Maneki shakes her head. Then what is it? You're running out of excuses here. You two aren't getting anywhere acting like that, you know. What's it to you? I already did threaten somebody before. I don't know if I want to do it again. Also, I'm gonna take a sip of water. I thought I would be able to go through this freaking chapter a bit faster. I thought wrong. There's a lot more dialogue than what I was expecting. Let's see. Okay, here I could like build up rapport with 2 people, or build up rapport with 1 who I have not built up any rapport with yet. However, if I were to tell Vega and Vic off for threatening Maneki, that would further confirm, or no, if I were to threaten Maneki, that would further confirm what Vega thinks about me. But telling him and Vic off, that's not going to like do me any favors with him either. I haven't been saving either. Okay, what do I want to do here? Maneki, I'm sorry, but wait, is Maneki supposed to be like the? Because we spent. There's a few characters we haven't spent that much time with. Are there like supposed to be ones that like, oh, these are characters that you can be a little bit more comfortable about them not making it? Like Maneki doesn't really talk, so that makes interaction with them a lot more limited. We also just not interacted with them much. Sandbag was out of the game for a while. So is Cecilia. So like, will this interaction contribute to that? Is my question. But this would give me more information. I think I'm gonna threaten Maneki. I'm so sorry, Icon. If they know what's good for them, they'd have told you. Otherwise, you only have one other way to find out. And that is... Shit, their voices are similar. And that is... The card was displayed on the inside of the collar, wasn't it? The spikes would prevent us from looking without a struggle, but it wouldn't be impossible. It just takes someone strong enough to yank it loose enough. Ideally with someone else strong enough to keep them still while we do it. Something like that could work. Spit it out already. You've got nothing to lose if you want to take the other route. You already said you remember what the card is. We're not buying that you don't know. They're the wild card. The Joker. They're the Joker, baby. Hold on, let me write that down. Okay, so Maneki. Joker. Persona 5. Okay. The handwriting here is atrocious, but it's okay because nobody else is literally going to see it. That's what the question... Wait, that's the question marks are supposed to mean? If that's the case, you shouldn't be hiding it. It's a good card. Ugh. As good of a card that is, there's no way they choose to pair up with anyone willingly. And I just pissed them off. Oh, it's so over. It benefits everyone for them to stay in the pool. So if they're hit, they guarantee a blackjack. What were you guys even bugging them for? If you two need to pair up so badly, why not pair up with each other? They're both high cards. I'm calling it. We're looking for very specific cards to get us to the best chance of survival. Not just anybody we find will do. Not to mention how cagey they are about their card. As if you're being truthful about what yours is. There's no way you can be trusted with that kind of information. If that's the case, what are your cards? Maybe I could pair up with Pass. They didn't even ask what card I had. Oh shit, I didn't. I think I only had the option to pair up with Kobin. Was I supposed to pair up with Kobin? Shit. Time's up. Right. Our quickest draw this round is Heartless Maiden. Celia. Oh. What's the big idea? You don't even know what card you are. What gives you the right to jump in there and pair off while the rest of us are still talking? Exactly. This isn't how we should be going about things. Not everyone's decided what the pairs will be yet. Oh? I don't remember the rules specifying it needed everyone's permission to be up on the pedestal. Besides, I didn't seem to have any trouble. Perhaps you should simply find someone right for you. Looks like there's only 2 people who stepped up to be a pair. Heartless Maiden, I take it you know who you're pairing up with. My loyal equestrian, of course. Just wanted to double check. Please step up to face against the dealer. Naturally. Her voice is so fun. Please live. Oh, okay, so Cecilia's a king. Okay, actually, I don't think writing this information down is going to be super important at this point, but I hope you two weren't planning on anything too fancy for dinner after the game. You might have to cancel that reservation. I don't think you'll have much to worry about. Let's see what the lovely ladies will be working with, shall we? Ace. Well, would you look at that? First round, and we've already got ourselves a blackjack. So she lied. She lied about what her shit was. So Rook was an ace. And these two are already good. So that's already... Wait, so that's already leaving people up on the chopping block. Because... wait, unless we get like crazy. Okay, I'm a 9. What if I just pair up with like a bunch of the lower numbers? I pair up with 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, that'll just get me up to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 4 and 5, that would be another 9. Then I can do 3. No, I would need 2. Shit, this is complicated. See? I told you you could trust me. I never had any doubts. Now, I'm legally obligated to ask this, but forgive me for sounding presumptuous. I'll take it you two will want to stay. Well, actually, was there something you wanted to say? As I said, I don't doubt your reasoning or your intent. Then what's wrong? Don't you think it'd be in our best interest to hit? Aw, someone's got the numbers mixed up. You've got nothing to worry about. We got a blackjack. We're safe. Of course, I understand that. Oh, because the ace could act as like 1 or 10, no, 1 or 11. So she's trying to save more people. Rook, my good friend. But maybe while it's not in our best interest, perhaps it's in the greater interests of others? I mean, only 2 of us leaving would be... If we could bring up a 3rd player, then what happens? I don't understand. You're not making any sense. I mean, only 2 of us leaving would be... I apologize. I'm trying to be more eloquent about this. Maybe you got confused. Is that it? You're right. I must have been thinking about it wrong. Apologies, miss. We'll stay, Mr. Cupid. I appreciate you humoring us, miss. Alright, dealer. Show the folks at home that card. Player wins. Looks like we've got ourselves 2 winners. Bad luck, Mr. Dealer. You'll get them next time. The collar is automatically detached from the 2 standing on the gallows. The platform slowly rises back up to the main stage as Cecilia waves down below. Best of luck, everyone! Don't keep us waiting. Go to hell. So true. She's so fun to voice. She's a very fun character. This did screw me over. Discussion time will start back up again. Remember not to get too distracted looking for a pair that you don't end up picking one. Be a good example for all the lonely Romeos watching at home. It's fine. It's fine. We could work with this. They were both a lost cause anyway. What reason would a heartless maiden have to screw everyone else over if she knew how loyal her partner would be? No, we could use this to our benefit. Now with the ace and the 10 out of the way, we can keep sending the higher cards up and they can hit for low points without the worry of busting. Isn't the king, queen, jack, 9, and 8 still here? That's still a lot of high numbers. We don't know if that's the case. There are 14 cards and only 13 contestants to choose from. For all we know, one of these could be missing. You're not making the sell much easier. What I'm trying to say is that there isn't as much risk of pulling a higher number. Why don't the higher cards go on the platform and hit for small cards? This will even things out the most and give us our best shot at getting out. Counterpoint. What if high cards go up and then they hit and they pull up another high card? Are you even hearing yourself? Even if the math on that was right, that would leave too many low point cards by the last round without enough to face the dealer. I'm gonna have to side with Bones on this one. The math just doesn't work with that logic. Aw, did you finally get charmed by me? Cut it out or you'll make me throw up. I take it back. Besides, who's to say the 2 with the high card wouldn't just test their luck and send themselves against a dealer like Rook and Cecilia? The odds of sticking your neck out for someone start to look a lot less nice from up high. I'd honestly be willing to bet money that the cosmetologist is only suggesting it to save their own skin. Maybe we're thinking about this completely wrong. I completely agree. This is bet and forgive. The audience would want to see us get punished rather than live. Exactly. Wait, what? No, keep going. What I'm saying is we should mindlessly try to save as many people as possible. We should start thinking about which one of us deserves to clear the game more. That's what the game's designed around, isn't it? Finally, someone trying to actually make this entertaining. If we try playing by our own rules, we'll always end up talking in circles. If we try to make any progress, we need to start looking at how the game was meant to be played. But how can that be decided? We were all found guilty, weren't we? I've got a few ideas on who should be getting canned. 4 to be exact. Here we go again. It's like that's all they think about. I agree with me, first mate. Those scallywags threatened us and ripped us off for our gold. If Seahorse and Mermaid were still here, they would have agreed with us. You still ended up with your precious band-aids, though. You still ended up with your precious band-aids, though, didn't you? Or did you want us to kiss him better, too? I was like, whoa, but then I remember that's his rule. Can it, Dreamboat? The first thing your lot did was screw a bunch of other people over. Not to mention throwing a kid under the bus. Who's to say you won't pull something like that again in the future? I mean, if that's who's most deserving so far... If that's the metric we're judging by, I doubt we should be the first on the list. Are you saying the first aid kit is worth more than human lives? What the fuck are you talking about? 7 people were eliminated in roulette. That means not everyone made it out with their partner. Or it could mean that they both got eliminated. If that was the case, it would have been an even number of players. At least one person made it out of here on their own. Oh. Wait, no, Sandbag was paired up with the child, no? Sandbag was paired up with Sailor, so he's good, no? They're good? What's that got to do with anything? That doesn't change the fact that you blackmailed us. Oh, as cruel as it is, I think I get what he's trying to say. Blackmailing is bad, but letting your partner die when there was a way both of you could have lived does sound worse. One sin outweighs the other, huh? Are you suggesting we should leave out the players who passed roulette without their pair? Seems like a thematically appropriate punishment. That was forever ago, though. Does anyone even know who went with who? Oh shit! Pair of players are the correct roulette partner. Once you believe you paired up everyone up correctly, enter the confirm button. Shit! Eddie and Benny, Cecilia and Rook. Sandbag was with Sailor. Because they did show us this. Shit. Okay, these are the ones I'm most confident about. Who the hell? Okay. I think Vega didn't make it. I think Vega came out on their own because they were acting a little bit like antsy about people suggesting like, oh, we punished ones who didn't make it out with their partner. We punished the ones who made it on their own. I know for sure I saw Vic with somebody. I wish they would take out the people like who were already like on the board. Okay, so Maneki, Poppy. Wait, I think I saw Poppy with Kobin. And then I think I saw Bones in there too. I think these two. No, because I swear to God, I saw like in the little like the PV or the little art, like Vic was up there with somebody. I think it is Vega. Would that be everybody though? Wait. Or are they implying that there are 2 people who didn't? I clicked on Bones, right? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or what if we just... Maybe they don't want us to like even acknowledge like Cecilia and Rook, because like, okay, yes, they were involved, but like they're already out of here. So like trying to make that judgment right now is not really going to do anything beneficial for us. It's not going to provide us any more information. I don't think I saw... The thing is, I genuinely do not remember seeing Maneki and Vega with anybody. I feel like I would have remembered that. Well, maybe okay, maybe saying I would have remembered that is wrong because I clearly don't remember right now. Okay, oh, what the hell? Wait, hold on. Who did I click on? I think it was Benny. Wait, shit. No, Cecilia. Dog, what the hell? I think I did see these 2 paired up. Okay, I know we are here. You two are here. You made a whole big stink about being paired up with a child, so that's that. I saw you in the art. So it's these three I'm a little bit more uncertain about, and then Maneki and what's it called? Maneki and Vega. Well, I'm scared. Wait, hold on. What if I just say shit and people are like, Or like, do I need to get it exactly right? Or is it like, if it's majority right, they'll be like, okay, we can do something with that. We can do enough with that. I think I did see you two paired up though. I mean, hold on. What if I just put Maneki up there just to see what it looks like? I don't remember that. I genuinely do not remember this happening. I think it was Coben and Poppy. Like, I don't know, this pair just makes sense to me, and also, like, these two have been paired up together, I think. They've been sitting by each other's side. Like, I don't know, this just makes sense to me. Because, you know what, I think Coben did also say something about, like, being paired up with a child. I think Poppy is a child. I think she's on the younger side. And these two were, like, together from the get-go. Or, like, they've been paired up together. Wait, oh shit, I just realized Elise isn't on this freaking on list. I think I clicked Bones here. Wait, shit, no, that's me and Benny. Okay, so this would leave us, okay, so this is Benny. I'm clicking on Benny. So here, this would be, Elise, Maneki, and Vega, who did shit without their partner surviving. This is low-key a gamble, but I'm going for it. Confirm. I should have stayed before this, oh my god. I was with Benny. I was with Benny. Sailor was with Sandbag. Cecilia was with Rook. Coben with Poppy. And finally, Vic with Bones. There's no doubt about it. Those are the pairs. That confirms it then. The outliers are Elise, Vega, and Maneki. I'm gonna save because I think I might be running out of time, low-key. You don't mean to imply just because a few of us had a moment of weakness, you deserve to be shunned by the group. One manslaughter does not a monster make, I say. Alright, so I know Lisa's at least one of them. So that means starfish and catfish were together, right? No, that isn't right either. What was off when he first got on stage? Oh shit, I'm glad I saved. He's covered in blood! Vega got a replacement coat when they got on stage. Isn't that right? Your original was a bit stained. Well, hold on a second. Oh, Vega. Should have known you made it out alone. You think I got them eliminated on purpose? I was trying to cooperate. It's not my fault they didn't want to work with me. I had no choice. It was either them or me. Ugh, excuses. Learn how to stand proud of your actions. You played the game the right way. We can already tell you aren't actually sorry anyway. You haven't been acting guilty at all. But Catfish is a part of the crew. They helped us get that kit. They shouldn't be left out. So we agree we're definitely leaving them out, right? How fair is that though? Being in a life or death situation and acting on instinct isn't the same as planning and coordinating a plot against other contestants, right? You really sure you want to stick your neck out for them, Bull? If you're gonna defend one crime, you're leaving yourself open for another. Point taken. But even if we cast out the black sheeps, we still need to figure out who's going up with who. Seahorse and Mermaid got out together, right? You were together for roulette too. So what if we all just paired back up with our roulette partners? I show Sharp back the most anyway, and I bet you guys are the closest with them too. Okay, so that would be... What is it? 7 and 6. That's 13. They would need an 8 to hit. We don't know who that is yet. This game isn't about getting out with who you like the most. We all have a specific card. It's about math and strategy. But bro, it's luck. Your decisions should be made over something so basic as emotional as, hey, we've already partnered up once, let's just do that again. Yeah. You can't treat people who actually play the game as it was intended like this. I want my lawyers. Well, beloved, the whole reason you're in here is because your lawyers could not defend you. What? That was the sound my lawyers make. Shut up. No, it is not. Time's up. Guess like no one felt like volunteering this round, folks. Again? You gotta give us more of a warning. We were still in the middle of a discussion. You can't just... Rules are rules. As explained earlier, a pair will now be chosen by an audience vote. Oh shit. Oh, this art is so crazy. It's so silly. Help us determine which 2 outlaws get a free ticket up the gallows. Call a number on your screen to cast your votes now. This is bullshit. There's no way they'll vote fairly. Well, things could still end up going as planned. The audience votes for who they think deserves to get out the most, and the contestants with the worst history are least likely to be. And the votes are in. Good God, that was fast. The first lucky contestant with the most calls is... None other than our one and only nonsensical Joker. Please make your way to the gallows. Wow, I just keep getting away with it. Or I guess I could just go with who they think would be the most entertaining to see. And next up on the stage is... Looks like the audience has a favorite type. The tongue-tied enigma. So... Okay, so what if they're like, okay, let's go with the argument that like, oh, the people who got out alone, let's get them out of here. Because like, they're kind of like nefarious. And that's why they picked Maneki and Elise. So it's not even about like, oh, who we want to get out. Like, this is not like, oh, we want these people to win. It's like, oh, we are setting them up to lose. Oh, really? My good dear friend Cheshire. What? How come those 2 got picked but not me? I was being excluded too. Something's wrong. All you did was stand there. Clearly, you weren't interesting enough like the power duo that is Cheshire and I. Duh. Have you 2 even spoken to each other? Of course we have. Cheshire leads a deeply rich inner life, you know. They're setting up to die. They're setting up to die. That's my call. That's what I believe. You should see their family history. It's 5 seasons worth of a soap opera. They are living Grey's Anatomy. We could talk for hours. I somehow doubt that. Alright, you 2. I know you didn't exactly choose to be up here, but it seems our audience has something in mind. You aren't nervous, are you? Why should I be? I'm hoping for the worst to happen. Well, who are we to keep you waiting? Mr. Dealer, can we see that first card? Lucky number 7. Why does it have blood on it? A fair start, but what's on the table for our perplexing pair? Okay, so, that would be Elise and... Oh, that's right, Monica, he's a Joker. What? Why are there 2 cards? Wait, pause. How does that work? A queen and a Joker? What are the chances of that? And you're a wild card? Oh, that's right. Best you to know. Okay, so Monica also had a queen card. So that would be 17-4. Driving straight home to 21. We make a pretty picture, eh, Cheshire? 2 blackjacks in a row, ladies and gentlemen. So, what'll it be, you 2? You're planning on sticking it out together, or they're gonna hit? Maneki! Oh, I'm not doing well. Being nonsensical is supposed to be my deal. Don't make me blush. Isn't that a surprising turn of events? The Enigma chooses to skip the easy blackjack in order to get another contestant on the platform. Oh wait, they could get like a lower card. Okay, so they have a queen card, and Elise has a 7, so that's 17. So they could choose anybody between like 1 through 4, no 1 through 3. Wait, no, wait, no, they can't choose anybody. That's right. This is random. They're hoping that they get somebody with a lower card. Of course, that's what they do. They're a good crew member. They're banking on a lower number. Sailor. It's true. If they killed that guy in preliminaries to get ahead, they would have just left behind another participant, right? That's our first hit of the game. As we explain the rules, once anyone on the gallows hits, it's a free-for-all. Even those outside the section closest to the gate can be chosen out at random. And now, without further ado, let's draw our next card. Imagine they call Vega. No, okay, no, that's gonna be a bust. That's going to be a bust. Oh, it's a 4. Okay. Because they also have the freaking Joker card. No, my good friend Coben. Coben, please make your way up to the stage. Who? Me? Only a 4. Wait, oh shit, wait, does that work? Wait, how does that work? Does the 7 no longer apply? How did the queen... Wait, am I stupid? I might be stupid. That makes another blackjack unless the wild bunch are feeling extra spontaneous today. What'll it be, gentlemen? Are you planning pushing your luck one more time? I know I just got here, but I think I'd like to stay. Aw, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? I want to see how many guys can cram up on the platform before it gives out. Going once, going twice. Stay. And they're safe. No outs. Shows that score. Player wins. Another win for the Outlaws with a clean getaway. Okay, so Coben is safe. Okay, so that's Coben. That's Maneki. And then that's Elise. Okay, now I'm scared that Vega's not going to make it. Because they're the one singular person who left someone like die. Well, maybe not let them die. Maybe that's just how the cookie crumbled. But they're the sole person left who made it out without, like, alone. So what does that mean for my good friend Coben? Well, not my good friend Coben, my good friend Vega. I think the audience members were setting up Maneki and Elise to die, but it also works out for them regardless, even if they lived, because Elise is a wild card. Well, Elise is batshit bonkers and that's entertaining, and then Maneki is a wild card. And Coben's sweet. I think they just like Coben. Well, no, Coben was random, but still, we like Coben. What if they let Vega die? Like, okay, cool. They let somebody die, or like they made it out alone, but they're boring. What if that's the viewpoint? The platform slowly rises back to the main stage and lifts the trio to safety. That's half the round's gone, Outlaws. Time to speed things up again. Wait, time to speed things up a bit, don't you think? Looks like nobody's bothering to do a group discussion this time. Might be for the best. Okay, game. Sometimes she lags a little bit and I get a little skewed. I should probably be saving more frequently, honestly. Okay, while this is happening, I'm taking a sip of water. This water bottle is like 32 ounces. I've been going through a lot of it. Okay, so I think... Where's my good friend Benny? I miss him so bad. Benny... Okay, so now it's like either you get the highest score possible, you get a blackjack, as long as you don't bust. It's just like actual regular blackjack now. Benny... Eds! Oh, hey. Haven't heard you talk in a while. Group setting's not really my thing. Really? I'd have expected you to be the loudest one in the room. Yeah. No, wait. I came over here to talk about the actual game. We're not hanging out. What card you get? I got the 9. Great. Partner up with me. Why? What card do you have? Lucky number 2. Oh, so that's low. So like we're still safe. We can bring up more people, and also we're kind of sort of safe. Okay, so Benny is a 2. So that would give us an 11. King's out, Queen's out. There are 14 cards, so that's probably Joker still in. Ace is out. So I think what he's going for here is just like trying to bring out as many people as possible. Not sure if I'd call that lucky. It's like a super lucky number in some places. Why? Do you not trust me or something? No, it's not that. Just, why would you want to team up with me? Wouldn't it make more sense for you to pair up with a smaller number? Hell no. Think about it. 3, 5, 7, 8, and 10 are left. Partners that add up to 11 are probably the best pairs people can get right now. Worst case scenario, we hit and end up with a low number, but there's nothing we can pull that would lead to a bust. That's fair. It's poor preparing it is. Elise is right. There's no way to know if other players will be telling the truth, and there isn't a chance of us losing on the first hit. This is probably my best bet for now. I'd ideally want to score a 17 or higher to be safe, considering there's a chance you end up with only 14 on our first hit. Way too low. We'd want to be 18 or bust. What's the chance of getting 18 or higher with our duo? 50%. So not great. You make it sound like 50-50 odds aren't good. I've won with lower chances easy. That and you're one of the only people I trust to tell me the truth about your card. Well, geez, don't give me that much credit. But no, yeah, I am being honest about it. My card's ass. So we'll pair together and hope for the best. Me partnering up with the notorious Edwin Gates, huh? Edwin? I would have thought it was for Edward. Well, just call me the... You are so... Well, just call me the Bull Rider. Please don't ask people to call you that. Okay, so we're locked in. A lot of people over here. Vega's on their own. Vega. Wait, what if they're like, wait, no, I actually feel really guilty about coming out alone. And they're like, this is my punishment. Like, they are ascribing it to themselves. What? Are you worried or something? Nothing. I guess more people are trying to get up on the gallows before the rounds are up. Bad time to start having doubts about me then. Alright, time's up. You could have at least waited for me to finish the line. Sorry, old man. You're gonna have to be faster than that. Benny. No, say it ain't so. Huh? Wait! No way someone was quicker than me. You might want to work on your trigger finger. Not me. Stay away from me. I'm so serious. Stay away from me, Betty. Stay away from me, Betty. You've got a wide selection of contestants here, Mr. Tycoon. Who'll it be? I choose Poppy as my pair. Trivial tyrant and lackadaisical pest. Please make your way up the gallows. Not my role name. Couldn't hear you. Gotta raise your voice, buddy. This is totally rigged. No one's ever beaten my reaction time. We'll just have to go for it on the last round. Okay, so what'd Poppy get? Poppy and Vic. I am actively keeping track of this argue with the wall. If you're upset about it. Alright, you two. Ready to see what you're going up against? Get on with it. Just a 3. Let's see what score the players have to bet against that. $13. Wait, hold on, pause. I thought, wasn't Cecilia the king? Huh. That can't be right. Okay, so it's not just me. You said you were the 9. Oh. Poppy! You liar! You devious individual. You believed it. Do you realize how bad of a spot you put us in? You're acting like we've already lost. There's only one person who could even put us over 21 left in the pool. Don't pull me. There didn't have to be anyone. Wait, there didn't have to be anyone that could put me over 21. What the hell did you lie for? It's not like anyone was going to pick me if I hadn't. Hands off of her. I'm so serious. With good reason, you little pest. Do we have a verdict on if you're staying or no? It. Look at her, she's scared. Look what you did, look what you did, look what you did, look what you did. Another shot from the Outlaws. I want his head on a silver platter, but the only way that would happen is if Poppy was also down. Who will be the lucky or unlucky? Wait, who will the lucky or unlucky card be? Shit, what are the odds of either of us getting picked? 33% give or take. With 17% of the blast on the first go. No, say you swear. Only 33? Then you got nothing to worry about. They're going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Group suicide is back on! Wait, so they're at 12? So that's a 2. And then they'd have to hit again. And ideally they just get the sailor. No, I feel sick. I'm so serious. Get it. Oh my god. Risky runaway. Please make your way up the gallows. I feel sick. I'm so Fuck that. I'm not going. Benny. I still call bullshit on the rules. You should be free to say no. Soft luck, runaway. Let's see what you're working with now. Look. The collar around Benny's neck goes tight as it starts reeling him towards the gallows. Your current hand is 15. What an unlucky card to pull, huh, folks? You've got to be kidding me. Barely any progress. Better than 13. You're freaking welcome. Don't push it. So, what's the plan? We're standing. You sure will be enough? I'm so scared. 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 Please, Betty, please. You stand hard at 15 if the dealer's up card is 2 through 6. Wait, you stand hard at 15 if the dealer's up card is 2 through 6. Thought you already knew this isn't regular blackjack. We still stand. There's 7, 8, and 9 out there. There's no way in hell we... Benny! What the hell did you just do? Hit, duh. Do you realize what you just done? Yeah, I just said I hit. You killed us. That's what you did. There's no way in hell we passed with just 15. I did us a favor. This doesn't count. We're withdrawing that hit. No can do. A hit is a hit. Can't shoot a gun after it's already fired, can you? Are you saying the rest of us don't get any say on it? We let you hit without Poppy's involvement, didn't we? What are you complaining about anyway? You're the one that wanted me to work on my trigger finger. I can't imagine a death more embarrassing than this. First time getting a 4th card all in the same round, folks. And the card we're drawing is don't be me, don't be me, don't be me. Deadly Dreamboat. Please make your way up the gallows. We don't know what Bones has. Oh no. You've got to be shitting me. Oh my god, wait, we're so up. Your current hand is 20. No fucking way. You're lucky this is the case. Otherwise, I would have shoved you off the gallows myself. Wait, no, it's bad luck to me. I get that you were severely run over before joining, but are you out of your mind? This is literally best case scenario. Yeah, Ben, I was your best case scenario. I'm considering jumping off. No. So, what's the verdict? Stand. Whoa, I haven't even finished the sentence yet. Stand it is. Now you reveal the dealer's hand. It's gonna be 21. Oh, thank God. And would you look at that? Dealer bust. Huh? Told you to stand at 15. Like you didn't cream your pants when you bumped me up to 20. This does mean we would have passed with just 13 too. So, no hard feelings, I hope. That's what the stress. You know what? The stress that Vic endured was worth it. We're putting his hands on Poppy. I'm so serious. Benny immediately brings up his hand to feel his neck. For once, Suits was right. Should have just stood. Wait, their beef was so bad that he wants Bones dead? You're sick. I'm so intrigued. He spits out before bumping into Bones' shoulder as he walks past him to stand on the edge. Dude, what the hell is their deal? They're on opposite ends. That's sick and twisted behavior. Eventually, the four are lifted out of your sight as the platform slowly rises back onto the main stage. Okay, so those four survived. So it's Benny, Bones, Poppy, and Vic. So it's me, Sailor, Sandbag. Shit. Someone's gonna die. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In Vega. Dude. I think Vega's done for. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so what do we have? So we Vega is probably the one. That's probably what's left. Wait, no, that was Rook. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are out. Sailor's here with 6. Sandbag is here with 7. Vega would be 8, I think. No? And then that would leave me at 9. Wait, no, but not everybody, they didn't play like all 14 cards though, because there's only 13 people. Girl, I'm scared. What would that be? No, I think 10 was played, no? I don't remember. Okay, final round. Y'all are standing right on the edge of the cliff now. Really make this one count. You feel someone tap your shoulder from behind. You're the 9, correct? I'm saving. I'm scared. Okay, I saved everything. Yes, I saved. Okay. Yeah. That must mean Sailor and Sandbag are being truthful about holding the 6. I'm not saying it. About holding the 6 and 7 card. So you must be the 8 or the 10. The 8, yes. I overheard that you worked in statistics. What's the chance of winning on 17? 70, give or take. What about a 13? I mean, I'm doing calculations on the fly. It's not perfect, but probably a 35% chance. So that means our pair has the best chance of surviving. With just pairs, yeah. But if you and Sandbag go up, you can still hit. What, so it can pick you and bust? Wait, what, so it can piss you and bust? Or it'll pick Sailor and you'll get a guarantee out of here with a blackjack. If some combination of Sandbag Sailor and I go up as a pair to hit, we might get stuck with you. And not to be harsh, but the reality is we're not in a place to assess how many we can save. We need to start thinking about who has the best odds of being saved at all. What's all of our odds of survival here? So, with one option, Sandbag and you go up and hit with a 50% chance 3 people live, and a 50% chance all 4 die. Right. And the other option, you and I go up and stay with a 70% chance 2 people will live, and a 100% chance the other 2 die. Keep in mind, the only scenario you have a chance of surviving in is the last one. Yeah, but that means it's either a 70% chance of 2 living or a 50% chance of 3. Yeah, a 50% chance of a kid and the one person looking out for him living. Otherwise, if anyone loses, it kills all of us. Be smart about this, Edwin. Okay, what if? Oh man, I don't want my client to die. But I don't want Sandbag and Sailor to die either. I'm gonna save here. Three minutes left in deliberation, folks. So now you're giving us a heads up? There's no other option to... If I had proceeded in this chapter differently, I wonder if there would have been different options. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Okay? We'll go with your plan. It's less risky. And it allows for the highest chance of survival. And even then, there's still a chance we die in. You don't have to keep justifying it to yourself. It's the right choice. Just trust me. It's the right choice. Oh my god, I was like, oh my god, do you want Vega to die? But actually they're the one who's like, okay, you need to survive by any means necessary, even though Bro was like, whoa, you're kind of doing a lot with Sailor. So Bro's looking out for themselves, which is good to know. That's good character. That's something to remember for the future. Okay, the game's taking a little while. Something I do appreciate is that the further we've gone along, there are less characters that I have to voice. Can I talk to them? Ahoy, Orca Man! Hey, how you holding up? We're discussing a plan of attack. How's that going for you? We've settled on one. Kind of. The only issue is I forget what part of the actual rules are, what Sea Bunny told me. Sorry, I'm terrible with this kind of stuff. It's okay. Leave it to us and we can... You feel a firm grip on your shoulder. Bull. Huh? I think it's best if you stick with Vega. Sailor and I can figure something out on our own. He knows. You turn around and start heading back towards Vega. What? Eddie, look out! What do you think you're... Is this because I threatened Sailor? Whoa now, folks. Looks like an outlaw's laughed up one of his fellow contestants. What are you people doing? Aren't there guards for a reason? This is clearly against the rules. Stop him! No can do, partner. The rules for this round didn't say anything against a little roughhousing. What's gotten into you? Is this still about the stupid medkit? What's 30 minus 9? What? You figured out what contestants are left, haven't you? What cards we all have? What the hell are you doing? You're gonna kill him! No matter who we send up there, there's a chance of all of us dying. With all of us on the board, choosing to hit will always have that risk. If you want to score 21, the 9's gotta be out of the deck, right? Get off me! Vega, help me out! Wait, hold on, wrong person. Vega, help me out. What are you waiting for? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But if me and Sailor want to get out of here, someone's gotta drop. And out of everyone here, don't you think you deserve it the most? Wait, press. Shit! It was a surprise. You make me sick, you make me sick, you make me sick, you make me sick. Oh my god, thank god I saved. I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to press. I'm not ready for quick time events. So what is that? That's left? Well, that's a bad ending. I think I'm clearly not supposed to do that. So Sandbag gets himself killed and then Sailor wouldn't make it. Sailor wouldn't make it either. It's just sending him off to his own death. Can I talk to? No, it's just the same. Okay, don't be on fast still, please. Stop. Okay, that's going faster than I thought it would. Okay, I think I stopped it. He's really sorry. And I pressed it. What? He didn't. It's fine. It's fine. We can still go back to the original plan. I'll get us up on the platform. This doesn't change anything. What are you just standing there for? Come back to the firing section. We can partner up and... Time's up. What? But nobody's even ready yet. We're... Oh. And the Dappy Goon fires. It looks like nobody else is up there with you. Tough luck, kiddo. This means we'll randomly draw a card from one of our remaining... It's gonna be me. And Vega's dead too. This means we'll randomly draw a card from our remaining deck to complete the pair to go up against the dealer. 50-50 chance. Who will it be, folks? No. I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but this one for sure shouldn't count. Someone just... A fight broke out on stage. Nobody was prepared. We need to have a redraw. Somebody was. If you're not ready to fire when the timer's done, you don't get to pick your partner. Simple as that. No, it isn't simple at all. This is ridiculous. Edwin, come on. I fucking knew it. I called it that they were gonna fill off Vega. Brutal Bull, make your way up to the stage. Oh. What? No, that's not... Wait, Eddie! Eddie, no, wait! An 8. That's pretty up there. He lied! Wait, hold on. Wait, so it's the sailor! So it was actually... Oh my god. Alright, you two. Only 15, but the pickings are slim. What'll it be? Hold. I mean, stay. We're staying. No worries. Even the best of us get stage jitters every now and then. No. Wait a second. Wait for me. Come on. At least make an audience vote. That way I should be... I just got here. There's still so much I need to... Listen to me. Bet and forgive isn't... They tightened his collar. Congratulations. You pesky outlaws got away with it this time. You're sick. You're sick. You make me sick. You make me sick. I'm so serious about that. And that's it. I'm flabbergasted. I'm fucking flabbergasted, dude. What the? So, in that particular scenario, with just those four, the ones who died were the one who were those who were, what's it called? Solely prioritizing like their own survival. Vega, with their plan to team up with Eddie, and then freaking Sandbag trying to get rid of us. Bunny's still around. Oh man, Sailor, he's just a baby. I know I threatened him like earlier with the med kit, but I think I'm legally obligated to look after him now. Oh my god, dude. So Sandbag, that's Vega. We did not, you know, I was thinking about like, oh, there's a few characters like that we just have not seen that much of. So like, I wonder if that's like just often the blow when they die. Sandbag was out of the freaking picture for like a good chunk of it because bro was knocked out. So I was right on the money with that. Oh my god. I am legally obligated to look after Sailor in the following chapters. I'm so serious. I need that child to live. Listen. Me, Benny, and Sailor, we could be a little family. It could be cute. And we could help Sailor process the grief of losing the one person who's actually looking out for him. Also, I pointed out the blood earlier. Maybe that was there like the entire time, but maybe I just noticed it now. Oh my god, dude. I'm looking over who else made it. I think Rook at some point is going to rebel against Cecilia, and I think Cecilia, one of those two is not going to make it. Coben is a little bit. What the hell did Coben do? Because Coben seems too sweet. Sailor is a baby. What did he do? Same. I think Poppy's younger. Vic, I am going to hold him hitting Poppy against him moving forward. I am intrigued by Benny and Bones. I do need Benny to survive. And then I'm not sure about Monarchy and Elise, like their odds, just because like they are entertaining. So I think like if it's up to the audience, like with audience votes, they're gonna live. They're gonna progress. Oh my god, dude, that was so good. Like, I don't know if you could tell from me like gasping and me being flabbergasted quite often with like the last portion of the chapter, but oh my god, dude. This came out kind of sort of recently, no? I think I will be tuning in to the freaking rest of it. Yeah, it came out like May of this year. I will be tuning in for like the development of this game because oh my god, I feel sick. I do need Eddie to make it though. Like, I'm saying like, oh, I want these people to live, at least these characters. I need my client to survive. If we can somehow manage to bring other people too, that'd be awesome, but he's my priority. But oh my god, that was JACKPOT Crash Course, everybody. I think that's like the most I've been able to show off like what I don't want to call it voice acting. It's like it was pretty subpar. I'm going to be so real. There's not much variety in what I could do. I kept getting the voices mixed up. I forgot them from last time. But I did have a little bit of fun being able to mess around with that. Because I think prior to this, I think the most I was able to do before was freaking build a Mystria. That was crazy. That was so good. And like they did a really good job like developing all these characters for you to like either be like, regardless of how you feel about them, they like stick out. and like whatever their fates are, like whatever their fates were, they got a reaction out of you because like they developed the characters well enough. The premise is really fucking good too. Very dystopian. I am a sucker for a dystopian sort of thing. The art style, incredible. I did kind of sort of my best trying to imitate that for the thumbnail. I don't think I did that well, but like, it's good. It's kind of cute seeing you wouldn't expect that for this sort of game, but I think it also like also contributes to like the whole feel of the game, where it's like, the art style is kind of cute, but like the disconnect between the art style and what the game is about, and also like the art style, like the shit that happens in the game, like the freaking quick time event with Eddie and Sandbag. That shit was crazy. Really good. Love the soundtrack. Like, the game was also just like good to play. Cannot sing enough praises for this game. And that was just chapter 1. God. Also, my voice kind of freaking dead. But I think that's okay. And that's it for today. Thank you so much to anybody who tuned in, to anybody who stumbled upon the VOD. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is really dead. I wanna, let's see, next week I will try to stream a little bit more regularly. I want to stream Uma Musume again. It's been a while since I streamed it. And also they just did like a massive update. Like, it's quality of life more than anything, but I really like that. Because I know we're getting a new scenario soon. I would like to stream that. I'd like to stream Overwatch again, because they keep getting my ass with the Mizuki skins, and I'm going to be so real. And I haven't touched Cult of the Lamb in a while, but I haven't played Fields of Mystery in a while either. Who knows, maybe I just introduced a new game entirely. But we will figure that out next week. So once again, thank you so much to anybody who tuned in. Thank you so much to anybody who stumbles upon the VOD. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're on Twitch, make sure to follow, because subscribing means something different over there. And I will see you in the next one.